What is that? Am I live? I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm live or not. Where does it? Where are the tools? Um, um YouTube. That. That. Oh, I don't need all that. No, okay. And then, yeah, that. Let's shrink it over here. Um, oh shit. No, I don't. Don't do that. Uh, I'm live. I think. I think I'm live. What? What? Um, select a stream. Yes, this one. Yes, please. Okay. Now let me make a tweet. Let me make a hit tweet. Um, seems my stream's running pretty good. I'm live right from the crib at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. Hashtag YouTuber. Oh shit. Not at VTuber. I don't know who I'm adding. Wait, no, please. Hashtag YouTuber. Oh shit. Hashtag live stream. Hashtag shit. Hashtag live. Okay. Now I can watch YouTube. I thought about it, bruh. I'd be up at late at night doing fuck all, just talking to myself. So I should just talk to myself on a live stream. Is that not like the fucking greatest idea in the world? Actually, I'm actually like the smartest person ever. And so I have a couple of videos here I wanted to watch. A couple of videos here. And so I'm gonna watch. Did I want to watch this? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I care. I think it's this one. These are the ones I kind of wanted to watch. I was interested. I really like Beastars. I remember I read the manga, and honestly, I thought it was kind of stupid, so I didn't continue it. But I don't know. Maybe this will change my mind. Who knows, bro? Oh, oh hold on, bro. Before, I always be watching on 2 times speed. You guys don't know the tech. I know the tech. 2 times speed always. You guys don't get it. I get it, bro. It's okay. Just
Hello and welcome back to the channel where I watch anime and talk about it, and you pretend like you haven't already watched a 45-minute video essay on every aspect of the story. Today we're talking about
hold on, bro. Cause oh, it's already out. Oh, it's already. I'll go lower. To be honest. I'll actually go lower.
Final season, because I finished it, sat there for a good 2 minutes, and went, wait, what? Obviously, spoilers if you haven't watched Beastars. Quick refresher on the entire story. Welcome to Zootopia the anime. Like most other anime, it's set in high school. Is it Legoshi or Legoshi?
It's like Legoshi, bro. It's like Legoshi. Trust, it's like Legoshi, bro.
Legoshi to work as a stagehand in the school's drama club. Another member of the drama club is a red deer called Louis. Louis is next in line to become a Beastar. What is a Beastar? We'll get to that later. Louis is a pish, posh, preppy boy, but he has a secret friend in the school. Enter Lakeisha, a black dwarf rabbit. Dwarf farm rabbit. Enter Haru, a white dwarf rabbit. And this whole about. I will now summarize each season. Season 1 starts off with Legacy almost beating Haru, and Louis getting his leg injured. My ears burn! Later on, the drama club needs flowers for a prop and sends Legacy to get them from the garden club. Turns out Haru is the only member of that club, which causes Legacy to enter a fugue state, and while he wasn't paying attention, Haru tried to add him to the roster. Unfortunately for her, Legacy is a devout Christian, and is waiting until marriage, so he flees the scene. But the vixen has already done her work because now he's in love with the school bop. Some stuff happens, yada yada. Haru gets kidnapped by a gang of meat-eating lions, and Legoshi storms the castle to save her. Then turns out Louis was there the whole time. Instead of helping Legoshi rescue their mutual friend in any way, shape, or form, he waits until everyone is safe.
Can I be honest, bro? I remember while watching this, the deer was so weird. The deer was weird as fuck. I think the deer was so weird, and I know people like say yaoi and stuff. And I remember I saw like a whole ass like maybe like 3 hours, not 3 hours, 4 hours actually, 4 hours of someone just talking about what was it? Just straight up talking about like the gayness in Beastars and how it was gay. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I just think the deer was really weird as fuck, especially with that one scene. To me, it came out of nowhere. To me, it came out of nowhere, especially since it's the whole thing with the rabbit and the wolf. Why the hell is the deer there? Can we? It's, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let me keep watching. Let me keep watching, bro.
And then pop the cap of the head.
I'm just saying some bullshit, bro. I'm about bullshit, bro.
A classmate got eaten back in season 1. The school security guard tasked Legoshi with finding the killer instead of doing it themselves for some reason. After training with a panda, Legoshi has become stronger and able to handle himself. We check on Louis to see that he has now become the boss of the Lion Gang, so life seems to be going great for him. Anyway, stripping deer.
Also, bro, let me just say, when they make him white, ruined. He turns all white and like trains himself, and like he just becomes weaker overall. Ruined. This is why I didn't like Vinland Saga, who did this. This is why I didn't like Berserk. This is why, bro. Ruined. They ruined the fucking characters, and they make them all weak. Weakless. Weakless. I'm trolling.
Legoshi and Haru currently has him in the friend zone. Legoshi trains with the panda more so he can both overcome his attraction to meat and get strong enough to beat his classmates' killers.
First, distract target. Then block his blind jab. Discombobulate.
Also, Haru stopped being a bot because she's starting to consider upgrading Legoshi from the friend zone. The killer turns out to be a fellow classmate and a big brown bear who was gay for an alpaca. Unfortunately, he didn't reciprocate, so he ate him. Legoshi says, hey, eating's him not very nice, you know. Because of you, we lost an important drama club member. Plus, he had a crush on a girl he never got to confess to. So Legoshi challenges the brown bear, Riz, to a battle, I guess. Louis hasn't been coming to school since he became a level 100 mafia boss. So
I'm not even thinking, bro. I'm actually watching this. I'm not even thinking. I'm not even registering any of the words. So let me, wait. So he, I don't know, bro. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just gonna watch it, bro. I don't even care, bro.
He wants Louis to watch his fight in person on New Year's Eve for some reason. Louis has bread to make, so he's not trying to waste
See,
time.
for some reason, this guy gets it. Why is it gay? Isn't it supposed to be between the rabbit and the wolf? Why is it? Oh my god, I'm thinking. Why does it suddenly turn gay? Like, why does it? Why? Why is it just like gay all of a sudden? Is that not weird? I think that's weird, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It just suddenly turns gay. Am I not wrong? I don't know, bro.
Say little high school stuff. Even though Riz agreed to fight at the appointed time, it seems like it's on site for Legoshi.
Come to the conflict, I'll fight you up,
On the night of the night fight, Louis inexplicably realizes that he has to go watch the fight, so he leaves the Lion Gang to join up with his best bud, Legoshi, that he threatened with multiple guns not even 2 episodes ago. Louis is on his way, but like I said, it's on site with Legoshi.
You know what? When I see you, it's on site.
You know what they did? They stretched out the bear arc with this bear way too fucking long. Way too long with this bear. I don't give a damn about this bear. They gotta move on, bro. I don't like it when they stretch out arcs for so long. That's way too long, bro. Let me just say that.
Legoshi's getting his ass handed to him, but fortunately a midnight snack has just arrived. Apparently,
Excuse me.
they get an anime power-up, so Legoshi does so.
Oh, hello. Do I take... I mean, I guess so. I can take requests for reactions. But they're probably gonna be ass. I mean, whatever you want, bro. If you have something to request, I want to watch that. Well, I'll watch this video first, and then I can watch yours. I suppose. It's hot as fucking here. Hold on.
If I look on my face, if I'm looking at you, and I'm not blinking, if I'm like this, that's a goddamn sign. That means a bitch got stuff on us. My back is wall. It's not a test. It's the real deal. Help me, nigga.
But midway through the fight, Riz is just like, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry for what I did.
Wait, is the N-word bad? Wait, will I get banned if I... Oh my god, wait. Why'd you do that? Wait, that... Oh my god, wait. What do I do? Oh, can I be honest, bro? I do not like Rima Evanstar. I'm gonna go on every that. Let me tell you this. I hate news VTubers. And, bro, I'm telling you right now, first off, Rima Evanstar, I have a particular beef with her. It's one-sided, obviously. But, like, bro, how she reports on Niji Sanji, I'm sorry, I really like Niji Sanji, and how she reports on it, ass reporting. And I just hate news VTubers in general. So it's already, like, you know, like, I hated, who's that one, like, he was kind of, like, he had, like a, what is it, a robot, like, voice thing? Like, he had, like, a robot voice thing, you know? That guy, I think it was False-Eyed. I don't know how to say his name, but I also hated his ass. I watched him a lot, but I did not like him. I don't like news VTubers that much. I mean, maybe the video isn't bad. I just don't like it, bro. I don't know. News VTubers, they do too much. They spread too much, like, hate, bro. How do I explain that? Yeah, they spread too much hate. I don't like them, you know, but maybe I'll watch it, bro. You're my first ever viewer, so I feel like I have to just take a request from you, because you're my first one, you know? I don't like her either. Yeah, I can see that, you know, I can see that, bro. I can see it. I'll watch it, okay? I'll watch it, actually. You know, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
I did. I'll just
But also, it's just like, I mean, Hololive is fine. I don't hate Hololive, but I don't watch a lot of Hololive either. If that makes sense, I don't know. She took info from a Reddit post. Oh, Reddit, bro. Ooh, Reddit, bro. I don't know about Reddit, bro. Reddit kind of weird though. Wait, Reddit kind of weird though. I mean, I'll watch it again. I say I'll watch it, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'll take it. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you for the request. Thank you, bro.
Went to the police.
Why is
Season
that cat
three,
meowing?
or final season part 1. We
Come here! Come here! What's wrong, bro? Come here, come here. What's up? My cat, bro. I don't know why my cat meowing.
Start for the first time. He doesn't really do much for the plot though. Legacy dropped out of high school because he knows that girls are more likely to go for the bad guy instead of the nice guy. Legacy works at a restaurant as a waiter and delivery driver. Louis now has a robot leg, and the Lion Gang has a mysterious new boss. Also, Haru and Louis are in college now. As Legacy heads home from work, a Komodo dragon guy is waiting outside his apartment. Turns out it's his grandpa, biological grandpa, related by blood. So it turns out different animals can have kids in this world. Those kids are called mixes. They might take after one parent over the other, but their biology can change with age. Anyway, our local B-star takes this freshly turned 18-year-old kid on a little spy mission to hunt down a mix named Melon, the current boss of the Lion Gang.
I mean, if you're gonna make a video, you get information. I don't know about that. First off, Twitter. Second off, Reddit. I don't know about that, bro. Maybe. I guess so. Maybe. But I don't like getting. First off, I don't like Reddit or Twitter. You know, so I don't know. But I mean, I guess so. You're not wrong, but like, I can disagree, right? You're not wrong, but I can disagree. Can I? Just a little bit, bro. I don't know.
He ends up finding the culprit at a party because his piss smells weird. He chases after Melon, ends up getting cornered, and gets perforated with a butthole.
Whoa.
Fortunately, he survives getting shot and thrown down like 3 stories. Change the scene to Melon, and he's getting a tattoo from a sloth. He's bleeding all over the place, but it's okay because he likes it. Legacy takes it upon himself to investigate Melon further, and at the same time, Louis is doing research on a new drug that appeared in the black market that makes carnivores crave meat. Legacy discovers a beach that Melon visits and takes it upon himself to take a short break. Turns out it was a trap, and Melon drops Legacy off a cliff into some rocky waters. Part 2 of the final season continues where we left off. Luckily, Legacy survived getting shot and falling like 8 stories. It was revealed at the end of part 1, but it turns out Melon is working as a professor at the college Haru goes to. Anyway, he really wants to eat her, doing all up on her and shit. Anyway, some stuff happens, yada yada yada. Then it's time for the Herbivore Festival. It's also Melon's birthday, and
Oh my god.
wants a grilled
Can I skip the summary? I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm thinking about this. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care.
breath mouth. If you've watched the whole show, then you know there's a lot that I skipped over, but that goes to show how much of it didn't even contribute to the plot. Structurally, the finale is trying to close out like 4 storylines at the same time. The Black Market conspiracy, Melon's whole deal, the meat-eating society's falling apart thing, and the Legacy and Haru romance. That's a lot of plates to spin, and full offense, a few of them just shatter on the floor, and the show goes, we'll clean that up later.
I can see that, bro. This anime, it had way too much going for it. It just had so much going on. When I was reading the manga, there was a lot of times where I just got completely lost. And it's because they have so many different, they have so many different plot lines just going on at the same time. It was weird. There was too many plot lines going on. It really just pissed me off, and I remember I dropped it after a while when I think I got to like the whale scene or something about a whale. I didn't remember. It was something about a whale though, but I just dropped it because I thought it was so stupid. I was like, what is going on anymore? I can see that, bro. I can see that.
And then doesn't. Let's start with Melon. Dude gets fired from the university after his whole situation with Haru, and the show just never tells us why. I mean, it might have, but I stopped consciously watching the show for my own sanity. Then Legacy, who never once clocks in and realizes that Melon keeps a strap on at all times, with multiple encounters and multiple chances to go, hey, well, maybe I should account for the gun that he keeps shooting me with.
Use your brain! Use your brain! Use your brain! The thing in your head! Use it!
Nope,
Use your brain! I love Joey, so funny.
So Legacy has a reason to chase Melon, and so the writers can handle what a mix is. But I think it could have just been handled by having Melon be more involved in the plot from the get-go, or moving up the roof jumping incident that caused Haru and Melon to meet in the first place. It's not that the ideas are bad, it's that the pacing is doing gymnastics it did not train for. And then the ending. Oh, the ending. First off, the whole blood gas thing bugs me. The whole thing with the idea is that it's a sort of nerve gas that only affects mixes. Legacy is a quarter mixed. His dad is a Komodo dragon. His mom was half and half. He is 1/4 because I think his dad was a wolf.
Well,
why doesn't it do anything to him? Like nothing at all.
I have no clue about the ending. By the way, I'm watching this I'm just raw dogging it. I have no clue about the ending.
The show never actually tells us, and it conveniently doesn't apply to our main character, who is a mix. I assume to at least stagger him since he's a quarter mix, but are we supposed to assume that he's just immune, or do you have to exactly be half and half for it to have any effect at all? And can we talk about how we're power scaling Melon? His one and only weakness is this random plot device. And look, sure, if a mix takes after their carnivore side, fine, they're probably strong. But Melon is as short as Louis and built like a malnourished Alibaba child factory worker. He gets some late game power up right before the big fight. But Legacy spent like 2 seasons training and doing the whole overcoming my weaknesses arc just to get his ass handed to him by a guy who really classes lighter than him. Make it make sense. Then end, we get this subpar climax where every character that was introduced in the season pulls up. For some reason, some random fairy with zero prior stakes that only knows what's going on because of Louis, Legacy's grandpa, a researcher at Louis's father's company, and the 4 black market gangs that were trying to kill each other 5 minutes ago, all link arms and go, let's help this guy we just met and stop this other guy we just met for some reason.
Yo, that's actually the problem with too many. There's so many. The power of friendship that happens in so many things. This happened with what? This happened twice in, what's it called? Like that one Busy Pop thing. Guys, help me, the name. Busy Pop. The Busy Pop thing. I don't know what it's called. The Busy Pop thing. The power of friendship. Why? Why do we need the power of friendship every time? It's dumb as hell. And I think that should be dropped. It's so stupid. Why do you have to always have the power of friendship? Ah, hell nah, man. Ah, hell nah.
None of them know each other, by the way. You don't get to have 4 separate criminal organizations and have a group epiphany because Legacy said something mildly inspiring. Speaking of, Legacy basically hits Melon with a talk no jutsu and says, you've never had a real conversation before. That's why you're so lonely, right? Shut up! Both Reed and Melon are done with the Disney ending bullshit, so he shoots himself out of spite. And I was about to do the same thing. Legacy's all like, don't die on me, man. Come on, bro. You gotta make it. Don't do that. What? He was literally trying to eat your girlfriend. You spent an entire season calling this guy evil and irredeemable, and now you're sitting by the hospital bed doing the whole, oh, come on, stay with me, man. Pick a lane! Not to mention, he almost killed you 5 times. He blew a hole through your chest at the party. He shot you and dropped you off a cliff into the ocean. Chased you around with a gun during the Herbivore Festival.
It's kind of like the Deku thing, right? Like the thing where like the characters, not Deku, actually, not Deku. Who is it? Oh, Tanjiro. Tanjiro. It's weird with Tanjiro always being like, when every time the demon dies, he always has to like sniff out their backstory. Complete, utter bull crap. What do you mean sniff out their backstory? Weird as hell, but okay. He sniffs out the backstory and just like learns the backstory. And it's for like 10 seconds and so starts crying for every single demon he kills. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? Whatever, bro.
Hired Turf War Knight, and indirectly made your life more difficult through the whole mayor thing at the very end. He only makes it in time to swoop in and stop the drugged up mayor from eating Louis because his grandpa somehow finds out Legacy's in danger and shows up. Like, sure, they were live streaming the black market fight on B-Star YouTube or whatever, but you expect me to believe that dear old grandpappy is out here working a live stream. Also, prior to the final fight, Melon was on a killing spree and framed the Legacy for it, so there's literally wanted posters all over the town for Legacy, like it's One Piece.
Whoa.
After sliming the mayor, the crowd recognizes Legacy from said wanted posters. But it's okay. The issue is resolved because Haru kisses him. That's it. That's the de-escalation. And if God forbid somehow that kiss wasn't enough for everyone to forgive a wanted criminal, B-Star BoJack Horseman pops up to vouch for him. The same guy who was talking about turning Legacy into fertilizer 1 episode earlier. And everyone just claps. The crowd claps. We're supposed to clap too, I guess, that's true. Let's talk about Legacy, who by the end of the show is basically a walking war crime. Let's take inventory. Bullet hole, arm scar, torn ear, missing an entire other ear, chest and back scratches.
Backstory of the demon of the latest movie. I did not see the latest movie. I stopped watching it. Man, after probably like the whole arc in the city where they dressed up as women, that's probably when I stopped watching it. I don't even know. It's because the next season after that, it was weird to me. It was boring as hell. I didn't even want to watch anymore. And it's weird because I literally reread the manga like 3 times. I love Demon Slayer, but then it's just like, it got so... I grew up. Actually, what happened was I just grew up, bro. And I was just like, man, it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. I don't know, bro. I mean, the backstory's fine, but it's just like every single demon having a backstory. Like, why do I care? You know, at the end of the day, aren't they just bad people? Am I not supposed to hate them? Like, why do I care for the nuance, you know? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Plural and a brow cut. This man's insurance premium must be astronomical. Or you a large predatory canine with a pattern of getting stabbed, shot, and clawed on a semesterly basis. Herbivore Mutual has a plan for you. Premiums maker. Look, I get it. Scars are meant to represent growth, trauma, the sacrifice of holding things together on your bleeding back. On paper, that's genuinely good storytelling. But by this point, it just starts to feel like the story ran out of ways to show internal conflict.
I just want to say, the opening, the first... Was this the opening or ending? I don't even remember. Yeah, it was a training arc. It actually proves the manga, but the source was so bad. What are you responding to? Let me read it. It was a training arc. It improved the manga, but the source is so bad. Yeah. True, totally. True. Yeah, so true. I don't know what you're saying. I'm so true, though. I'm sorry.
Conflict, so I started throwing him into a wood chipper every arc instead. And there's the Riz fight resolution in season 2 that still bugged me before I even went into the final season. Remember, he spends an entire season training to overcome both meat. Pause. Overcome both meat and overcome his instincts, only to just eat Louis' leg anyway to win. So what's the actual message? You can't beat your nature. Sometimes raw strength just wins. Give in to your desires. Because functionally, he wins the fight the exact same way every villain in the show wins fights, by giving in to the urge to eat someone. Sure, he got consent. Sure, it wasn't a full devouring. But when you look at the bigger picture,
I could say I don't.
the same move as the bad guys.
That one meme.
The finale had a lot of characters to wrap up. And it shows. Some got real closure. Most got a shrug and a wave. Haru and Legacy's relationship is honestly the only storyline that gets a full, satisfying arc, kind of. Which is wild, considering 2 seasons of Haru going, I'm not yours, don't tie me down, I don't need saving, blah, blah, blah. And then she just fully flips to, yeah, let's get married, with 0 pushback. Growth is good. Whiplash is not. Juno, a wolf girl who had a crush on Legacy and Louis, stays single, and the show has her weirdly fine with Louis flat out dropping her. Louis doesn't even look happy by the end. Dude's whole arc was about ambition and self-worth, and he ends the show looking like he got a letter from the IRS. Melanie miraculously survives shooting himself through the chest, even though he was bleeding out in front of like 100 meat-eating animals and 4 criminals.
Yo, and that's the worst thing about manga and anime nowadays. They do not like, how do I say this? They don't what is it? What's what I'm looking for? Like they don't bro, what am I trying to say? Hold on, let me think. They don't like be like surefire of kills. This is why I am a huge Chainsaw Man fan. Because they actually go through with the character death. Every manga, like a lot of mangas that I read, the characters just don't die. Like maybe that's a little morbid to say, but I feel like the characters should just die more. Like there's too many. It's just too many fake outs. I'm tired of all the fake outs. Just kill them at this point. Kill them in a video game, please. Just kill them in a video game, and I'll be happy. There's way too many just like fake out deaths where it's just like they come back anyway. Like why? I don't want you to come back. I'm watching because like they make the deaths so good too. Sometimes the deaths are so good and you just come back. Why'd I cry? Why did I cry? If you're just gonna come back, pissing me off.
That had every reason to finish him off, but nah, he gets to live. He was built up as this wild, unpredictable menace that's gonna
Oh my god,
shit,
my thing's lagging. Wait. Oh my god, my Wi-Fi, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Wait. Oh, I gotta turn it lower. It's okay.
no retribution.
Well, doesn't that happen in any media? It happens in any media, but I only read manga and watch anime. So, I don't know. That's the only thing I read. I don't touch anything else. So I hate fake out death.
Speaking of unpredictable, since when is Legacy immune to poison? Hold on, I need to fart. That was wet. Quick animal. Real-life Komodo dragons have venom glands in their lower jaws that are very lethal. They bite into prey or attackers, and the venom gets into the wound. It's believed that venom doesn't affect other Komodo dragons. Legacy is part Komodo dragon because of his grandpa. Now his grandpa says, I can share food with you and don't have to worry about spit swapping because you're part Komodo dragon and immune.
Yo,
I looked it up, I
there's way too many scenes in the show that's so zesty. Am I wrong? There's way too many scenes in Beastars that's just like weird for no reason. Fair enough, yeah. There's way too many scenes in the show. Too many that are just like, why? First off, are you straight? Stop gay baiting me, please. This show loves to do some gay ass baiting. And that's your dad. That's your dad, by the way.
It was just a family thing, and the immunity was restricted to blood relatives. So when the Komodo dragon from the lizard gang spit swapped with Legacy, I thought he still would have had some sort of reaction since they weren't related, but he was still part Komodo dragon. But he's just fully immune. Like going off my assumption, this didn't make sense because Legacy was never established as a relative of anyone in the lizard gang. Was I just supposed to assume they were family somehow? The show didn't give anyone the context and expects me to have National Geographic open in another tab, ready to look up whatever bullshit they got going on, ready to look up random animal facts to fact check this fucking anime. That's not the only thing I had to look up either. By the end of the show called Beastars, we never really find out what a Beastar is. I went looking to figure out what it means to be a Beastar because the show sure as hell wasn't gonna tell me if they can't even give me the basics on Komodo dragons. Best I could find, it's
The show did go off the rails really crazy. It went really crazy, and then it's just like it just grew way out of the scope of like the school and shit. And so I can see. I do wonder if what am I saying? I wonder if was the show not planned ahead. I wonder if there was like a lot of stuff that was just like they just added it in for like the author of the mangaka of Beastars just like added it in. And then he goes, wait, oh yeah, wait, I do know that. I think I know that, bro. I know that, bro. The manga, yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard that before. That's so true. But then, like, did she plan it out? Is what I'm asking. Did she plan everything out, or did she just kind of like start adding stuff or whatever? Start adding whatever she wants at the end? Because that's kind of how the anime felt or the manga felt. She just kind of like added stuff without really thinking about it or like thinking ahead, like having a plan.
basically a popularity / leadership title given to an animal who is seen as beneficial to society. So basically prom royalty with a paycheck. And apparently there's more than one Beastar at a time? I'm not too sure about that one, but I gave up before I gave myself a headache. So the novel Beastar role wasn't some rare singular figure. There's a whole club of them, which raises the question: why was it ever framed as some huge deal that both BoJack Horseman and Legocy's grandpa couldn't hold together like once?
BoJack Horseman is crazy.
BoJack
BoJack Horseman was so good. Oh my god, wait, let me talk about it. Wait, BoJack Horseman was so good though. I barely remember anything. There was one scene that really stood out to me, which was BoJack Horseman is like his estranged daughter. Oh my god, that scene was so good. When they were at the pool, holy cow, BoJack Horseman, bro. Was it bad that I related to it a lot? That's probably really bad. I related to BoJack a lot. I don't know why. I'm so disgusting and gross, bro. Hello? Am I live? Am I live? No, wait, where's my chat? Am I live? No, wait. Oh my god, did I get banned or something? Oh my god. I can't tell if I'm live, bro. Give me a minute. Oh, am I back? Am I live? Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Oh, okay, okay. No, it's okay, it's okay. I don't know. For some reason, my live control panel, it just like, it started glitching out. I got so scared. Wait, I thought, oh my god. Oh, phew. Okay. I thought it was God. I thought I said something bad. Wait, don't leave me. Oh my god. My Wi-Fi sucks, bro.
They had a
Oh
baby
my
with the
god.
instead.
I
There's
need
also something
money,
called
bro.
Solar Star, but I randomly found out on a Reddit deep dive. The series ends with the black market in shambles. Melon in a coma with zero consequences aside from getting shot, which he did by himself, and almost every single societal problem it raised still fully unresolved. Segregation between herbivores and carnivores is a big issue that the characters face throughout the whole story, especially as we get closer to the finale, but it's clearly still a live issue. The final scene of the show is Legacy getting accused of trying to eat his girlfriend in public. None of the main cast even becomes a B-star by the end, by the way.
Yo, what the hell? Why is it so laggy? Ew. I don't even know how to fix this, man. It's so laggy. Oh, that's gross. I don't know what's going on. Do I have stuff open? I don't think so. Oh. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Whatever. I would just keep watching, actually. I don't care.
The way, but the two leads kissed, so we're good, right? B-star
Oh my holy
at its
cow.
best is one of
What is going on? Oh, holy shit, man. Oh, what is going on, bro? I just want to stream. Just let me stream. Why is all the forces in the world trying to stop me from streaming today? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, I don't know what to do. Is my connection like that bad? Maybe it's because it's like 3 a.m. Maybe that's why it's so bad, because it's 3 a.m. I don't know. Is the time like, I don't know if I'm lagging. Like I honestly can't tell if I'm lagging or not. Like I generally just can't tell. Oh my gosh. Whatever.
one of the more genuinely thoughtful anime about identity, repression, and what it means to control your own nature in a society that's basically built on a food chain with a bureaucracy.
Hold on, bro.
This finale, it's got the plot.
Hold on. Let me go lower. Let me turn the quality lower. Ah! Let me turn it lower. Let's go lower, bro. Let's see. Maybe it'll fix itself.
It's got the plot logic of a group project where 3 of the 4 members didn't show up until the night before it was due. The stuff with Haru is pretty much the only thing that kind of sticks the landing, but almost everything else, the black market, how Legacy deals with threats, the actual definition of the show's own title, just kind of gets left in a coma next to Melon. Yeah, still nothing. If you also spend this finale yelling, just fucking kiss her! At your screen like I did, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Watch my other videos.
Whoa, not bad video. Credit to this guy, whoever he is. Not a bad video. I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. He was speaking facts. Can't even lie. Oh, 35 minutes. Okay, I'll watch it though. 35 minutes though. Give me a minute. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let me watch. Oh. Oh my god. It's so slow. Man, you know, bro, there's so many things in this world that should be free, man. Like, what should be free? Healthcare. Healthcare everywhere should be free. That's what I think. What else should be free everywhere, bro? I think, maybe it's this. I'm thinking about it. Maybe it's this thing. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. No.
The year is 2016. A teenager named Tokino Sora is studying at an elite private school, dedicating her entire education to a single dream, becoming a classical.
Oh, what videos do I have sex? I don't even know. I don't hate Hololive, that's for sure. I don't hate Hololive at all. There's just like a couple things about it. What did I say? I mean, firstly, it's just like
Opera singer.
some of the members, bro. Some of those members. What do I say? I really like Japanese VTubers for sure. I'm kind of cringe like that, so that's one thing. I will watch it. But like another thing is I don't know. The English members they kind of rub me the wrong way. It's not like I hate them. I just don't watch them. That's my thing. I just don't watch them. I watch this though.
But then she gets hit with a devastating fever. One so strong that it burns for weeks and leaves her delirious. So much so that she later says that she saw the Sanzu River.
Okay, well, I really like Pekora. I really like Hajime. I really like who else? Well, I guess for the ones I don't like, I mean, maybe just like all of them in English. In English, I just don't like. I just don't like. I don't think I like any. Just like I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot, bro. It's not only that I just don't watch them, but it's just like I heard way too much about them, and it's just like I don't know. It rubs me a bit the wrong way. That's just like, I don't know. Like I I can't be wrong. I can't be lying. I do like Dishonored EN, but all my Oshis graduated, so I don't really watch EN that much anymore. I just strictly stay to JP because they're the ones who have not graduated. All my Oshis and EN graduated, and so I don't know what to do. It sucks. It's hard out here. Oh, who I do like, I really like Hollow Stars. Hollow Stars, FSP, EN. I'm kind of warming up to them. What else? FaZe. I heard way too much bad stuff about FaZe. I don't like FaZe. I don't like FaZe at all. I heard too much stuff about FaZe that's just like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Politics into streams? Why? I don't get it. It's gross. It's disgusting, man. I just, politics and streamers just, they don't mix. It's like, why do you go to a streamer to ask about politics? I don't understand why people do that. Just like the news is right there. I don't understand. Like, it's not even that they go to the streamer to like learn about politics or anything. They go to there just to like reaffirm their own beliefs. Just do that with people you know. Why are you talking to some random? First off, you don't even know them. You just watch them online and you're watching them just for them to say, "Oh, hashtag this, hashtag that." No. That's weird. That's weird. I can see that. Hololive don't do it. That's kind of cool, I suppose. That's kind of cool, I guess. I would say that more VTubers. Yeah, Yeah, I agree. It's all about escapism. I don't want to watch a stream and then have them talk about real life stuff. I come here just to just talk about whatever, just like escape from the actual world. I don't want to think about myself. I just want to watch and like have fun, bro. Like, you get me, bro. You get me. Oh God, oh God. Does Niji Sanji talk about politics though? I don't think so. I don't know. Did they? Again, I only watched one guy from Niji Sanji EN, and then he graduated. So I don't know. I don't think he talked about politics. But maybe, bro.
The boundary in Japanese myth between the living and the dead. In that moment, Sora nearly dies. However, she survives, but the cost is devastating. Her lungs and throats are permanently scarred, and this is where her story takes its cruelest turn. She has spent her whole life training that voice for opera, and now the doctors deliver the verdict. If she keeps pushing her voice the way classical opera demands, within 10 years, it will be gone for good. Just like that, the dream is over before it even begun. For anyone else, this would be the end of the story.
It's so interesting. So how many Hololive VTubers have like? Actually, it's just interesting in general how so many VTubers had like actual like qualifications. Well, I always got the impression I used to engage. Yeah, I can see that. Well, first off, just you should watch Niji Sanji EN before saying that. Just watch them a little. But I mean, I'm also being a hypocrite because it's like I haven't. Well, the thing is, I watched. What is it? I think it was like Myth. I watched Myth debut. I watched Hololive EN debut. Like I genuinely just watched their debut. I remember watching Callie's debut. I remember watching them all, bro. I watched them all debut. I did. I was there since Miko got popular for that one clip where she was like singing while she was on a boat. I watched that clip. I was there. I was there for the big boom. I was there when they first started Hololive EN. I was there for Coco. All of it, bro. I was there. So yeah, it's just like I don't know, bro. I don't really see Travel Wars. I think it's just kind of dumb. You can see way more petty. Oh yeah. Oh, the league. Oh, the league though. The league. I can't even defend it, bro. It was stupid. It was so stupid. I can't defend it. Oh god. But I mean, just like my I mean, my Oshi wasn't there. My Oshi wasn't there, so it's like I just turn a blind eye to it. I just turn a blind eye. I don't know. It sucked though. I can't even lie. It was so dumb. They were really petty. But like, it's just also. Oh wait. Also, another thing. That was years ago, right? That was years ago. So I just feel like they grew. A lot of those guys graduated. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It was kind of petty though, but I think like it's okay. It's okay. What do I say? Like, it's been years, a lot of those guys grown, but also it's just like, it was stupid, it was petty, especially the black stream. Do you know about the black live stream? Whew, I was there when it happened. Oh my god. Why would you do that? And like, it leaked that everyone was there. It was like, what is it, Luca, Alira, Vox? Oh, horrible. It was horrible. Oh my god. I couldn't defend them. That day, it was a very sad day to be a Niji Sanji fan. Especially Niji Sanji EN. It was a very sad day. Very sad day. But you know what, bro? I kept it pushing. Because I actually like watching them. Yeah, it was horrible, bro. It was so sad. It was such a sad day. It was really I was honestly, I was in the depths. I was in 4chan. In the, what is it? In the thread. In the threads. Watching them go crazy about that dumb ass live stream. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I can't even defend Niji Sanji. I can't. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're not all bad, Some of it is just bad management. I mean, there's bad management everywhere. Hololive has bad management, all that. I can't really say much, though. I don't know. I can't say much. It's not like I was there. Like, it's not like I knew them. I saw the, from an outsider's point of view. All I can say is, bro, I think they all changed and learned. Yeah, that's all I can say. Vox is so cool though. Oh god, he had a really good ass voice. His voice is so. Never mind, bro. Never mind, bro. Let me just watch this video, bro. I'm sorry if it's lagging, by the way. Honestly, I can't help it. My PC, I got this shit in like 2017. I had this since 2017. I have never deep cleaned this PC once. I had this for years, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, I always liked how Hololive ignored drama. Did Hololive ignore drama? But the new fans do shit like she asked for canceling Neela. About Hololive ignoring drama, I honestly don't think that's the case. Do you know about the condom money for Connor? Do you not know about that? With what's it? Callie? You don't know about that, bro? I don't think they ignore drama. I just think they're just really big. They had some the towns did ignore drama and it cost. You don't know? On Twitter, Callie replied to like a tweet where it was literally like a whole, can I even say it? C-U-C-K? C-U-C-K? Drawing? She replied to it. Did she not? Am I crazy, bro? I don't know. I don't really think they ignore drama that much. Maybe, though. There's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, Callie's an exception. What else, bro? Well, I don't really know much else. I think a lot of Hololive fans attack the livers for no reason. I can agree. She grew so much. She hated color. I don't. Yeah, yeah. Definitely, bro. She was definitely rough around the edges. Didn't know VTubers. Yeah. They all didn't know VTubers. You know, they were just coming in because they thought it was a quick buck. I can't even lie. They probably thought it was like easy cash and be like, ooh, I can just stream. Ooh, you know, I can't even lie. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know though. You know, they both have their share of controversy, so I think it's kind of. But the guys, she's actually. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that actually. That's actually really cool. To be honest, bro, didn't she also do the Gachiakura thing? Did she not do one for Gachiakura? I think so, right? I don't know. There's another thing. I don't remember. She really loves me. Yeah, she does. It's great. I think it's cool. She's getting all the opportunities. It's so fun. Oh, the first thing, she's not only like just doing things that are like, you know, furthering her, but I feel like she's also like doing stuff that's just like furthering off to epic, bro, epic. She's doing things that's also like furthering just VTubers as a whole, like helping them get into more, just more spaces in general. Because I feel like before then, we would have never seen a VTuber do like openings and stuff. And now didn't Kobo do one as well for that one mystery anime? I don't even remember what it's called. It was really interesting. But I think she did an opening for that mystery anime too with Teto, right? Crazy. We would not see that like 2 years ago, 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, like maybe 2-3 years ago. She's doing a lot. I can't even lie. She's not even that bad. But do I like her? Not really. I can't even say I like her, but she's cool. Yeah, she did vocal. That was so cool though. But I don't know. I can't like her. And it's just a me thing. It's a me thing, bro. It's a me thing. She's doing a lot of stuff, and I can say a lot of credit. She did very cool stuff, but not my thing. What I do like though, I do like Holostars. I think Holostars is very cool. Holostars is very cool. Oh, it's really unfortunate what happened to the branch, but honestly, bro, it's a long time coming. It's really unfortunate, but I honestly see that like in the future they're probably not going to exist. Maybe 2 years max they have. It is really sad. I really like them. I like them a lot. But I see it. 2 years max. It's unfortunate, bro. I don't know what to do. I'm talking a lot. Oh. Yeah, she did respond to them individual haters. Yeah. I don't touch the subreddit. I'm sorry. I use Fortune. It's disgusting, I know. I'm disgusting. But I use Fortune. But she is horribly disliked. That never happened. It's actually so crazy. The fans didn't. Yeah. It was crazy. I don't really know what else happens to Hololive. Again, I don't follow them, but that was really like crazy that it even like I even saw it, which I don't follow Hololive, so it was really surprising. I saw that. There's also another thing with what's it called? I don't even know. The new wave, the new Ian wave with the twins or whatever, the Wolf twins. Didn't people hate like the e-girl in there? I don't know. It was very interesting time. Wait, also, wasn't there like that crony thing? I'm just doing stuff. That crony thing. I'm talking out of my butt, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm lying. But Hololive seems pretty wholesome, I'd say. Pretty wholesome now, I suppose. What, e-girl? I don't know. Nerissa, the e-girl, Nerissa. Didn't people hate her? I feel like people hated her. No. Like I what's it like? People thought she was kind of doing too much. Oh yeah, it's also just like a thing where they just don't like unicorns and collabing with men, also, which is really interesting. And doesn't Nerissa do a bunch of collabs? It's Nerissa, right? I'm not even trolling with this. Nerissa. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it is Nerissa. Nerissa Ravencroft. No, just 4chan jokes. That's true. It's a bunch of 4chan jokes all around. 4chan's kind of a cesspit. If you didn't understand Jaggalo. Ooh, really? I thought it was because she did the pinching thing. Wasn't it not because of the pinching thing that they like really hate when you do the pinching sign every time? Wasn't it not that? Like supposedly it's really rough in there with like the feminist movement or whatever. I don't know much about it, but I just know that happened. Am I so like? Ugh. No, for real? Huh. That's interesting. It's interesting. Again, I don't know about it. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just spouting. It's off the dome right now. Off the dome. But Hololive is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What I was talking about, like, it's really interesting how like a lot of the VTubers in Hololive are like really like, if they leave the space, they would be like pretty successful. It seems like a lot of them have like a lot of like how do I say this? Oh, she saw a boar and said the boar is boring. Let's say the game was for really, really. Wow, interesting. Well, I mean I can see how boring. Damn, no wonder. Wait, that is kind of that's kind of hard. Are you sure it was boring? Are you sure, bro? They sound really similar. I don't know, bro. That's literally it. I mean, I don't think it's something to attack her for. Our ad's not boring, but that's interesting. Interesting though. Interesting. I mean, yeah, just like fans are kind of crazy, bro. They go crazy. I don't even know why. So it's a punch. He said it's a bore. It's a bore, not about the game. What was the game she was playing? What was the ad? Do you know? Maybe I can find it. Or real comedy. Should I just search up controversy? Interesting. What is Eternal Return? What the hell is that? They don't speak English, so you didn't understand and forgot the name of the game. Oh, okay. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I'm looking up. I'm looking up on my phone. What is it? The AI overview. 2021 is crazy. Got heavily disliked on stream after. That's wild, man. Korean fans are scary, bro. They're scary for real. It's wild. Chinese fans too. They also scary. Just Asians in general. Asians are so scary, bro. They're scary. It's very interesting. Oh well, though. I mean, maybe, hopefully it blew over or whatever, because it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. The game got heavily disliked. Oh, that's unfortunate. That sucks, bro. Why'd they get hit in the crossfire? Ew. Why'd they do that? Let me search up the game. I think it's called Eternal Return. It doesn't seem that interesting. It doesn't seem like that interesting, but it don't seem like they deserve that, bro. The game did not deserve that. I'll say. Yeah. Oh well, though. I don't think they're indies or anything, so it's not like I guess it's not like, but because they capitalized and moved. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it was 5 years ago when she did the VA, right? It was like 5 years ago, supposedly, from what I saw online. So, I mean, just for fan pressure, I guess it's fine. And wasn't that also like her past life or whatever? So I mean, it's whatever. No, it's whatever. So hopefully, she'll have more stuff in the future. Hopefully, there'll be more stuff in the future for her. Obviously, hopefully. I don't know. This video's. I don't want to play it. It's gonna lag so bad. I'm scared of playing the video. I feel like it's gonna lag so bad, man. Oh, I'll just play it, but it's gonna be so laggy. It sucks.
But not for Sora. Because the girl in that hospital bed, the one who'd lost everything, would go on to become the very first idol of Hololive, the foundation that millions of fans and hundreds of careers would one day be built on. Because the tragedy that killed this dream was the same thing that built everything after it. This is the story of Tokino Sora. Sora didn't just fall into music. She was born in a house that ran on it. Her mother had been a dancer since she was small and even sang on occasion. Around the time Sora was born, her mother picked up both the piano and the ukulele. Whenever her mother needed to get the cooking and housework done, she would put music on repeat. Baby Sora would entertain herself for hours, happily singing and laughing along the beat. Even Sora's current taste in music is an inherited trait. She loved songs from the 90s because that was her mother's generation, and it was the constant soundtrack to her childhood. But this isn't a story about innate before.
Yeah. It seems like it loaded. It's lagging so bad. I think it's just my PC and my Wi-Fi. I think that's really it. I don't know what else to do about it. Oh, give me the win. Oh. It's unfortunate. It's a condition, bro. I'm just really poor. I don't have no good PC. Oh my god. My PC is just so bad. I told you I had this thing since 2017, man. So bad. It's whatever, though.
Wordless talent. In fact, Sora initially considered herself to be completely tone deaf. She had no natural gift for pitch. That was something she had to build entirely through hard work. At 4 years old, Sora started taking piano lessons. Through this dedicated practice, she managed to develop what we call relative pitch, the ability to identify or sing a note by comparing it to a reference pitch she already knew. Usually people identify notes in isolation, but Sora, being unable to do this, found a workaround. She instead identified her notes through their relationships to other notes.
知らないけどピアノとかをやり始めてちょっとずつ音感を身につけていてその時にアイドルとかがすごく自分の中では憧れで、ね、アイドルになりたいなと思います。
You know, it's funny because I also learned for piano for like maybe a month, and then I got bored. I learned piano for a month, and I got bored as hell at it. It's very funny and unfortunate. Maybe I should have continued piano, but now I do guitar, so I don't know.
However, she missed out on developing absolute or perfect pitch. Absolute pitch typically must be acquired by the age of 5, and as Sora herself admitted, she simply didn't get it in time. At just 4 years old, life had already set a hard biological deadline that she couldn't meet. She was already behind her competitors and her other peers. So instead, she built a workaround. By mastering relative pitch instead, she learned to navigate music on her own terms, and that would foreshadow the entire trajectory of her life in miniature, established before she even entered elementary school, mind you. Ironically, her very first dream had nothing to do with music or the stage. After watching a television program about 24 hours of firefighting, an innocent young Sora enthusiastically told her mother she wanted to become a fire truck. But her childhood was also marked by a series of quick, painful body betrayal. At just 2 years old, she went climbing and sliced her foot open on a sharp stone.
Ow! Oh my god, wait, ow! Holy cow! Ouch,
the beach in the summer, as she says. It prompted her to never go back. Later, she suffered a severe injury to her left hand when she stuck her fingers into a door or the hole of an iron. She bled profusely and required surgery to sew the wound up, leaving her with a
Ooh! Oh, that's wow, bro. I can say as a kid, I'm really blessed for this. I have never gotten like surgery or broken a bone or nothing, bro. That's unfortunate.
car. But the true turning point in her life occurred when her mother took her to see a concert at the massive Yokohama arena. As they watched the performance, her mother turned to her and said that she wanted to see Sora standing on that stage one day. That single comment planted the seed of her ultimate dream. She was going to pursue music and become an idol. And to this day, performing a solo live concert at the Yokohama arena remains her ultimate driving goal. But to achieve,
You know, bro, it's so nice that parents are so supportive. Seems like she had like, how do I say this? It seems like she was already set up for success with her parents, or because I feel like even if she didn't do the VTuber thing, she probably would have became like an idol normally anyway, and so she was really set up for success throughout. Either way, it's really magical, bro. Oh, that's to say.
Sora would constantly have to fight her own limitation. She desperately wanted to be an idol, but she simply didn't trust her own body or her innate talent to pull it off professionally. She felt that her dancing and singing skills would never be good enough to survive in the highly competitive pop idol industry. Furthermore, severe physical injuries such as a torn ligament in her left knee from her high school that couldn't be surgically repaired permanently restricted her leg movement.
Yeah, she has a lot of debuffs though. That's so true. But, like, at the end of the day, she has her parents' support, and I feel like that like out triumphs a lot of stuff, bro. Like, your parents' support is everything. If you don't have that, it's really hard to go anywhere. Cause like, you know, I feel like family's like the backbone for a lot of stuff. No, I think it's really nice though that she was able to triumph. Though. It's really cool and epic and cool and so cool and epic, bro.
And made intense idol choreography incredibly painful. So she shelved her idol dream and made a calculated pivot to classical opera. She chose opera because she believed it was a path where she could win purely on vocal expression and acoustic power, without needing to master complex physical idol performances. Opera, though, was never the original dream. It was simply a safer, more realistic route to a stage. Roughly a year before she even debuts as VTuber Sora, she's deeply immersed in her classical preparatory high school, relentlessly training her voice. But then she gets sick. She goes to the doctor, but because mycoplasma pneumonia is notoriously difficult to detect, the doctors completely miss how severe her condition is and send her home. Because it goes undetected, her condition rapidly deteriorates. She is forced to rush back to the hospital as the infection takes over and spikes into the staggering 40 degrees Celsius fever that holds for 2 unbroken weeks. She loses 5 kilograms of weight and becomes so delirious she claims she witnessed the Sanzu River. The Sanzu River is the Japanese Buddhist equivalent of the river Styx, the river the dead cross into the afterlife. So from the way Sora describes it, it almost is like being at a death threshold, like seeing the light at the end of a tunnel. The illness was so gruesome, it took Sora 2 to 3 full months just to recover from it. Post-pneumonia, the fever finally breaks, but the long-term damage is...
Pneumonia? Ouch, bro. Damn. Glad she alive. That's crazy. What do I say? That's crazy. I don't know what to say. That's such a bad reactor. Oh no. I feel like I have to talk about stuff now. Man, hospitals suck. First off, let's just say that. Hospitals suck. They all suck, actually. Every single one in the world. And doctors suck. They get paid for what? We should pay them less, actually.
Irreversible at this point. Her lungs and throat are permanently scarred. The doctor tell her pushing her weakened throat with the heavy acoustic demands of classical opera will destroy her voice completely within 10 years. The obvious move is to quit music entirely. Anybody else would have done it, but not Sora. Sure, she can't project for classical halls anymore, but pop music runs through a microphone, soft and close, letting the amplifier carry the load and placing a far lighter strain on a damaged throat. So she gets this brilliant idea. She doesn't stop singing. She instead decides to change how she
Sora
sings.
and Achan, the first talent, first manager, found cover court. Oh wait. Found a cover court when they were in high school and somehow said it was we. The mascots represent their first product, and that popped all live. The app is called HoloLive? That's interesting. Wait, didn't Achan graduate? Not graduate, because she's like basically a manager. But didn't she leave? And like become a VTuber? Didn't she left for some reason? Like, wasn't there like whole drama because she left? Sorry. I'm really in a good mood. But did she leave? Achan was cool though. I watched a lot of clips about Achan. HoloLive later became a talent agency and more members were added. Interesting, bro. When was this? Like 2019, 2020? There would be drama when it... That's true. When everyone graduated, that's true. But it was unfortunate. I wonder why she left, though. I wonder why. Wasn't it like... I don't even know. I just know she left. I don't even know why. It's unfortunate she left. Yeah, she was pretty important. She was so cool. And she became like the mascot for like HoloLive updates and stuff. Very interesting. Sword to be 2017. Whoa. Darn. That's interesting. What was my first VTubing clip? My first VTubing clip probably... I know it was before the quarantine. That's for sure. It was before the quarantine. So maybe 2019. I watched Kizuna AI. And then I got into HoloLive. And then I got into Nijitaji. Interesting. Well, Of course, Sora is hella important because Hololive is like basically the biggest VTuber agency in the world now. Like, you know, when you think of VTuber, Kizuna AI, or you think of Hololive, right? So Kizuna AI. She was debuted before Need Summer thing. Hololive also flew. Yeah. Interesting, bro. Yeah, 2017. That's crazy, bro. Crazy year, crazy life. Crazy life.
Things instead, pivoting her studies entirely away from classical and into pop music. But this workaround comes with a devastating isolation. She's still trapped inside an elite preparatory school where everyone around her is relentlessly training for one thing, the prestigious classical entrance exam. And by walking away from that track, she becomes the absolute sole outlier in her entire program. Every day she has to watch her peers chase the exact same dream that was just ripped away from her. The shared goal that once united her with her classmates vanishes, and it creates a barrier that alienates some of her friends. So Sora here doesn't just lose her dream, she also loses her community. She chose to keep her voice, yes, but the price was walking the rest of her high school years entirely alone. Ironically, this disaster pointed her right back to the
What does like a classical test? What does that entail, I wonder? That's interesting. I don't know. I think music majors are like weird. I think they're weird. Do you really need like a whole thing for music, bro? I think it's like the same thing with art. I feel like you just learn that. Like, can you really be taught it? You just learn it, bro.
beginning. She's returning to her very first dream, the childhood idol dream born at the Yokohama Arena. So at this point, Sora knows that she wants to be an idol, but she still has no idea.
Yo, let me just say this stream was so cool. I actually watched this. Didn't she like do a collaboration with like a really cool idol? Like in like the idol was like IRL. It was really, this was a cool stream. And supposedly she did all that thing like live off the dome, no pre-recorded. She just did that. Cool. That was so cool. I really like that. That was actually epic. Epic, bro. And her outfit looks epic too. Great. Cool. She's so cool, bro. She's so cool.
So she turns to her high school classmate and longtime best friend, Eugene, or better known as Achan. The two couldn't be more physically different from each other.
Ooh, Achan.
Battling chronic illnesses, Achan is a powerhouse, a soccer player with 6 years of kendo experience, trained in karate and aikido, who also sits at the top of the national academic rankings.
Epic, bro. You know, bro, they don't do. There's not a lot of idols that do stuff live nowadays. I'm gonna say that. First off, with like, I'm gonna reference Hollow Stars with their one like, what is it called? They did like a concert, right? All of it pre-recorded, and they didn't even dance. They had not fake dancers, but they had like they hired dancers to skinwalk them. Disgusting, I tell you, disgusting. How dare you? That pissed me off. I love Hollow Stars, but why did you do that? I don't know. I didn't even watch the concert because I hate VTuber music. I honestly do not like VTuber music at all. But I mean, some of them are fire. Some of them can be fire, but just like English VTuber music, it sucks so bad. It's so cool that they're doing it live, though.
They're Japanese. Sora confesses to Achan her impossible dream, and the two formulate a plan. Together, the two teenagers decide to take a massive leap of faith. In mid-2017, they approach a man named Yago at a tech startup company called CoverCorp. You have to understand the sheer scale of this game.
I've seen.
Where is it?
I don't really know. Yeah, they had so like the whole thing was skinwalked. It was so unfortunate. And I mean, Hollow Stars EN. I think it was called Everglow. I might be trolling. It might not even be called Everglow. I might be trolling right now. But I think it was called Everglow. It was Hollow Stars EN. I don't get why they went. Me too! I don't even know. But like it's not like they're all disabled or something. Like they're not disabled. You know, they're able. I mean, Beto's like old as fuck, but like he can move. He has done 3D streams. He did a 24-hour 3D stream. Why can you not do a fucking concert? 1 hour! It pissed me off. I didn't even want to watch it. I saw clips and I was like, I'm done. I don't even want to watch that. I just saw clips and I was like, holy cow. Why would you do that? It's so upsetting. And it's like, it wasn't even like live, like actually like in a stadium or nothing. Like it was live, like you watch it online. You could have at least done something. Like it was so unfortunate, bro. Male VTubers, bro. I'm telling you, they gotta step up. I'm telling you, female VTubers, greatest in the game. Unfortunate. Male VTubers have to step up, bro. There is no good male VTuber I can point to and be like, holy cow, this guy. There's no like Tokino Sora for male VTubing. There is none of them. You cannot name a single male VTuber that's like a Kizuna AI or Tokino Sora. Unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate. You could name a bunch of haters. You got Iron Mouse. I don't even like Iron Mouse. She go crazy. You got Marin Pekora. Oh, what else, bro? Oh my god. None of them. I guess you could name Box Akuma, but like, all he does is just have a deep voice. He's not even crazy. He's ugly as fuck.
rankings in Japanese. Sora confesses to A-chan her impossible dream, and the two formulate a plan. Together, the two teenagers decide to take a
Oh,
massive leap of faith.
oops,
In
I
mid-2017,
see
they
that.
approach a man named Yago.
Yeah, I see. I just want to say this was meme to hell. This is so funny because it's like all I can think about is the memes. Seeing this.
A
Oh.
company called Cover Corp. You have to understand the sheer scale of this gamble. At that point, Cover Corp isn't a prestigious talent agency you audition for. Cover Corp is tiny. Essentially, it was just Yago and his CTO. So 2 employees running the entire thing. And the VTuber industry as we know it does not even exist. And Hololive hasn't even been formed yet. So
Wait.
scale this gamble. At that point, Cover Corp isn't a prestigious talent agency you audition for. Cover Corp is tiny. Essentially, it was just Yago and his CTO. So 2 employees
What the
running
fuck?
entire
When
thing.
was
And the
this?
VTuber industry as we know it
Where?
doesn't even
What?
exist. And
Oh,
Hololive
whatever.
hasn't even been formed yet. So at
I
this
can't
point,
even see
Sora
it.
is not even trying to get hired. They just want to rent out the company's VR equipment so Sora can try to perform.
The whole flow of how it happened back then was that she knew Tokyo Sora Senpai, and that was before they were in cover. But Tokyo Sora Senpai said that she wants to become an idol, and then A-chan was a friend of her, and she, after hearing that, she was like, I want to support her to become an idol and support her activities and help her out with it. So she was looking as a kind of like background staff supporter. She was looking for like studios and equipment to use to make this happen, and then she found the company Cover, which I guess back then and still now technically is like an IT company.
As for A-chan, it isn't clear when she officially joined Cover Corp in any capacity. At first, she seems to have just been helping Sora out, and some fans speculate she came on board in March of 2018, since that's the first time we see Cover
I
Corp.
want to say something. What do I want to say? Kiara really reminds me of like. I'm all alone now. Whatever, bro. Kiara really reminds me of like what is it? Like she really reminds me of Coco. It's really interesting. It's really cool. She reminds me of Coco. Man, I want to tell that guy to fucking follow me. Oh, now he's gone. I want to tell him to follow me, bro. Oh my god. What do I do? Oh well. Oh well, bro. But yeah, it's really interesting how what is it? She's kind of like a English Coco. After Coco's gone, she kind of just continued the stuff Coco would do. I think it's really cool. I mean, she even has the same colors as Coco. I really like Coco, bro. Coco was so fun. She was so fun. Oh my god, the whole unfortunate thing with like Taiwan and stuff. That was so disgusting, bro. Why'd that happen, man? Oh wow.
Staff count pick up from 2 to 3, but when Sora started her virtual activities, A-chan stepped up to handle the planning, scripting, and video editing. She even edited the music video for Sora's cover of Solar System Disco. So Sora could focus purely on performing. She would often also serve as her emotional support and guidance, as well as she retells in this interview with Kiara.
なんかもう空は逆に結構昔すぎて初対面の印象とかちょっと覚えていないんですけども、活動を最初始めた時はすごく緊張していて、実は今はあんまりそんな感じはしないです。なんか過呼吸になりそうなのをなんか背中をさせて大丈夫だよみたいな感じだったんですよ、最初はね。だけどこういろんな舞台とかライブを経験して、今は伸び伸びチャレンジ、いろいろチャレンジしているイメージがありますね。
And it is essentially around this time, and by teaming up with
So
Yago,
cute.
that A-chan and Sora discovered
So
the
cute.
ultimate work
So
by
cute.
stepping into a virtual avatar.
So
The original body
cute.
takes on the heavy lifting, and suddenly Sora's permanently damaged knee
Is
and
someone in here?
no longer even matter on the
Hey,
screen.
type!
Voice
If you're in here,
Sora
type right now.
can finally run unhindered.
I'm kidding, I'm
Even
kidding.
with her virtual body taking the strain of the choreography on screen, lifestyle
Man, her model looks so old, bro. Darn. I mean, it's hard to see with the quality, but like, so old, bro. Very interesting. How the model's just only gotten better? I mean, they're fine now.
Her inherited alcoholology is so incredibly
I mean, it's
severe that a single
cute.
chocolate bonbon can cause
Oh,
heart
yeah, wait, that
palpitation and
guy.
make her pass out in
That guy with
seconds. To
the-
describe her daily work
where is
environment,
it?
she has to carry
Shit.
non-alcohol wet wine fully run unhindered. And yet, even with her virtual body taking the strain of the choreography on screen, life still imposes a daily tax on the dream she'd chosen in the real world. Her body continues to fight her. Her inherited alcoholology is so incredibly severe
This
that
guy with the horse head. I don't know who he is. This one too. I think I know this one. I don't know.
eating a single chocolate bonbon can cause heart palpitations and make her pass out in seconds. To survive her daily
Ew,
work
sure.
environment, she has to carry
Wow.
non-alcohol wet wipes everywhere she goes, and her staff is strictly instructed to serve her only alcohol-free food at every single event. And then there's also her crippling motion sickness. For someone whose idol career will demand constant grueling travel between studios and concert venues, just a mere smell of a taxi turns her stomach before the car even begins to move.
He
Her
recently graduated. Who? What? Who? Oh, the horse? The horse guy? Oh. Wasn't he like one of the first, bro? He was like one of the first, right? Like I feel like he was before. Yeah, the horse guy. Wasn't he like before? Obviously before Tokyo Sora, I think. But like before Kizuna AI. He was like the first one, man, right? Wow. I mean, whatever, bro. I feel like he's been doing it for a while. So, what's his name actually? Do you know his name? I'll look it up later, but he's really cool.
Motion sickness is almost as bad as Natsu from Fairy Tail. Every day, every event, every right to work is another invisible battle against her own biology. When Autumn arrived on September 7, 2017, the day of her debut finally came. As she
I
stepped into
forgot.
the virtual world for the very first time, the reality waiting for her was bleak. A mere 50 people tuned in to watch her sing, and those 37 were just Cover Corporation staff and personal acquaintances. Only 13 complete strangers were actually watching her during her debut. For the pioneer who would eventually carry a massive agency on her shoulders, this beginning was incredibly humble. Those 13
You
strangers...
know, bro, even though it was humble, I think like 13 could fill a room, you know? I think that's how you should think about with like streaming and stuff and viewers and stuff. Though it doesn't seem like that much because usually people are always focused like, oh, like 1 million views or 10K stuff, you know, all that stuff. I'm telling you, bro, 13 people could fill a room. Like 4 people could fill a car. Like you right now, bro. You're I mean, one view is not that much. One view is not that much. I suppose. I thank you though. Thank you for coming, but I don't even know what to say. One view is like, no, it's something. I mean, it only takes one person to like fix a car, maybe. I don't know what to say. It only takes like one person to like fit in a bed. So that counts. That counts for something. That counts, bro.
Sora reverently remembered by her fans as the 13 Knights of the Round Table. But at the time, sitting in the quiet of her room, she told herself that if she couldn't find success within half a year, she would have to just let the dream naturally fade away. But fate
Ain't no way. Again, 13 people can fill a room. Well, she made it, but she made it by flex. She should. That's like the mindset, bro. You should have been like, oh my god, I have 13 people. That's a whole party.
Christmas Day of 2017, a miracle happened. Zero, one of the most famous VTuber of that early era, encountered technical difficulties during her own holiday broadcast. In a simple, passing act of kindness, she decided to redirect her massive audience over to Sora's channel in a raid. And in an instant, Sora's audience swelled to over 3,000 people. And not only did she just hold their attention, she captivated them, capitalizing on that sudden burst of visibility and retaining those new fans and turning the raid into a massive, sustained jump in both viewership and subscribers over her subsequent streams. You have to understand what this meant behind the scenes, though. Up until this point, Cover
Bro, oh my god. If I got rated, I think I'd actually just end the stream. Because holy cow. First off, I have one viewer right now. I streamed like 2 times to like 0 viewers. If I got like 10,000 views right now, I would just end stream. Zero is one of the only people Sora calls Senpai. Whoa. That's crazy. She's still around? She's still around, bro? That's wild, though. I think that's true. Along with Kizune, She looks so cute. Oh my god, Zero. She looks cool. Does she still... Oh my god! How long has this girl been around? She still does stuff. 9 years! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy cow. She's grinding at it, bro. That's crazy.
Just a tech startup building VR software. When Yago first invited people to the studio, his goal was purely technical. He just wanted to let creators see their 3D characters move in real time using his VR device. As mentioned earlier, Sora and Achan were just borrowing this equipment, effectively making Sora a live streaming test case for the company's tech. But watching Sora capture and hold thousands of hearts proved that the real value wasn't in their software, it was in her. It gave Yago the catalyst he needed. Her success was
the raid is called a Christmas Miracle? Because it was on Christmas or something? That's fun. That's fun. I mean, yeah, it was on Christmas. I saw the clip. Am I dumb? I'm sorry. That's so cute. That's cute, though. Man, if I got rated, bro, hell no. I don't want to get rated at all. I just want to grow naturally, actually. I just want to grow little by little, bro. I'm fine with, like, next year, I still got, like, 1 viewer.
Proof of concept that they needed. And because of that one single stream, the company decided to pivot its entire destiny and fully commit to becoming a dedicated VTubing agency, building a massive global industry into existence, and effectively changing the internet landscape and the world as we know it today.
Sora was only talent for a long... Yeah. How long? Was it like a couple years, maybe? Like 2 years? She was just... That was her? It was it? Just her? Which one came? Didn't, like, Miko come out after? And then it was Gamers with... Okayu and Korone. I know Pekka was pretty old too. She didn't come out with Gamers. She came out with like Fantasy or something. I think like Gen 3. No, I'm so stupid. I literally forgot about the fox. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why'd I forget Roboko, bro? Roboko the goat. She cute. She's a goat, man. I can't believe I forgot about her.
To
understand the true weight of her influence, you have to look at the grassroots reality of the empire she helped build. In the very beginning, there was no massive corporate backing or studio filled with staff, as explained before. Sora and Achan built their idol dream from the ground up, purchasing their earliest equipment, including their microphones, using their own personal high school allowances.
High school? How old was she? Was she like 17? 16? And high school allowances, bro? Damn, Japan different, bro. You get allowances from high school, bro? Oh, wait. It's probably like her mom gave it to her. I'm trolling, bro. Man, that's crazy. Was she like 17, 16? That's interesting. So cool.
Her daily reality was also incredibly humble. In fact, she didn't even have a proper studio desk setup. She was broadcasting directly from her bed.
In high school when she joined? How old is she now? She's probably in her 20s, right? Damn. I wonder how long she's gonna keep doing it. Cause like if she was just in high school, what else does she? If she like graduates now, I'm being so parasocial about this. Oh my god, no. If she graduates now, where would she go? I'm weird. I'm being parasocial for no reason, bruh.
Habit that she confirms she still occasionally keeps even after 7 years in the industry. When she first started streaming, there was no stream overlays, no background music, and no established roadmap to follow at all. And because of early copyright restrictions, she couldn't even sing popular songs. She had to rely on public domain hymns like Amazing Grace and would sing them entirely a cappella. She fought through that barren, untested landscape completely alone. Reflecting on her debut, she confessed,
crazy.
at the time, all I could think of was to make the audience happy, so I spent all my effort trying to reply to their comments. And since I did not prepare a background music for the stream, there were long periods of silence while I was coming up with a response to the viewers' inquiries and comments. When I realized, I must say something since this is a stream, my mind goes blank because I cannot process everything at once and can only sit there, embarrassed. She also relied heavily on horror
That's
games.
so cute, bro. That's so cute. Oh my god, just like me for real, bro. Oh my god. Wait, we're twinning right now. Wait, I'm gonna become Tokunosora, bro. Oh god, just wait for me. Wait for me 2 years, I'll make it, bro.
Supposedly, pure idol Sora would remain completely unfazed by jump scares, while her best friend A-chan would scream in terror beside her. In Let's Play of the free horror game Honobono, Yujin A doesn't appear while she's playing next to Sora-chan, but you can tell from Sora's model movements that she sometimes is hanging onto her because she's so scared. Sora did her best. Progress was painfully slow at the time, and she had to fight for every single viewer she earned. Looking back on this growing climb, she recalled, in the first 2 months of streaming, it was like, we got 10 more views this week, woo! Up until December, I'd been wondering if my channel would even reach 1,000 subscribers. As the company expanded, management imposed strict boundaries on Sora to establish a respectable reputation for the young agency. To forge her brand as an orthodox idol, her early streams were guided by loose scripts, and she was instructed to avoid or act completely oblivious to popular internet topics, including shonen manga and anime. She carried the burden of the pure Seso idol image alone. By 2018 and 2019, Tokinosora had rocketed into what she affectionately calls her event warrior era. She was suddenly everywhere, starring on television programs, hosting her own radio show, headlining stages, and taking on major hosting gigs. It was a propulsive, breathtaking ascent. She was soaring higher than anyone could have ever predicted. But the higher the altitude, the harder to fall. The winter of 2018 brought the darkest and most exhausting stretch of her young career as she attempted to break the boundaries of mainstream media. She was cast as one of the main leads in a TV Tokyo sitcom called Watanuke Sanshino. This wasn't a standard anime. It was a groundbreaking virtual drama.
Ooh, who's that? Matsuri? Matsuri's weird. Isn't she weird? She hasn't gets into way too many controversies because she's just like so lewd. Bro, shut up. Blow your nose, please. The hell, anything you have to do, just do it, bro. Please. Shut up, man. No. Yeah, Matsuri, she's weird. She's weird, ain't she? Ain't she kind of interesting, bro? She's interesting, man. There's too many clips. That one clip with the beer. Interesting, bro. Interesting. I think she's kind of funny, but she's interesting. I kind of liked her collabs with never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about, actually.
Motion capture from 7 in the morning until 10 at night. This was an agonizing challenge because she wasn't just performing, she had to memorize rigid scripts and act as a completely different person. A 25-year-old aspiring voice actress and airheaded older sister. The grueling commute forced her to live out of hotel rooms and entirely defeated the purpose of having a virtual avatar. And if that wasn't enough, at the exact same time she was filming a second
Matsuri Band-Aid clip got me into Hololive? That's cool. That's cool. I feel like she got a lot of people into Hololive. I can credit her for that. A lot of those Clippers, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, the Clippers, bro. Oh my god. Are the Clippers the backbone? The backbone of VTubing. I'm telling you right now. A lot of Clippers are weird. A lot of Clippers are suck and they have too much of a high horse and they're really gross. But I'm telling you, bro, the Clippers are truly the backbone. Like, without the Clippers, bro, I feel like a lot of stuff that VTubers are doing today, they wouldn't have not been able to do, you know? Especially with, like, Ian and stuff. Reaching out into an Ian audience, the Clippers really, they be doing that, bro. But too many of them just got like a weird high horse for no reason, bro. They being way too cocky. Be humble. You translate your favorite idols. They're all humble. Yeah, killed their Clippers. I mean, tell you, bro. I don't know about VS4, but they Clippers weird. Weird, bro. They weird. All of them are weird, man. Every single one. Too many. They always want to be like somebody, bro. If you want to have a career, just have a career. Don't do it with clipping. Clipping, I'll tell you right now. The clipper, we don't pay attention to you. We're watching the person you clip. Why are you acting weird? I don't know, man. It's interesting, man. I can't hate clippers because, again, they did a lot, but some of them are weird as hell. Weird and just disgusting, man.
Project called Virtual San wa Miteru. Unlike the sitcom, she was brought in to play herself alongside an all-star cast of pioneer VTubers, carrying the immense pressure of acting as the unifying heart and
oh wait, which one? Wait.
Unlike the sitcom, she was brought in to play herself alongside an all-star cast of pioneer VTubers, carrying
this girl, this one, I really liked her. I don't know her name. Her and Pecora's collabs. They were really funny, and she was really funny. I really liked them. That was what got me into Pecora. Their collabs with this one. I don't even know her name. I don't even know if she's streaming anymore. I just thought she was really cool with Pecora. She was really funny and stuff. I don't even know if she's like around, bro. That's what made me love Pecora. her.
Art and dependable senpai for the entire series. Suddenly, it was entirely on her shoulders to prove to normal TV viewers that VTubers were actually legit entertainers. Between staring in those two major broadcasts and rehearsing for her first major concert as well, Tuvow, she was desperately trying to maintain her regular streaming schedule to her fans. She was a human being running entirely on empty. Predictably, the exhaustion started bleeding into her streams, and her energy visibly dropped. Viewers, completely unaware of the crushing weight she was carrying behind the scenes, began to harshly criticize her for lacking enthusiasm. Misunderstood and utterly broken, she seriously started considering giving up on her dream right then and there. And the pressure reaches breaking point on December 17, 2018, the night of her first major concert.
I thought the clippers not translate, but the ones that are just lazy. Yeah. Yeah, just drew AI. Clippers, do you have, bro? Honestly, I haven't been watching some clippers in like a hot minute, bro. I'm telling you, some of them weird, so I don't really watch a lot of them. I've been watching like some Pecora clips, but after that, I don't really watch any other ones. Like, yeah, like EA clippers, like those ones are bad. Those ones are bad, bro. They way too lazy. Honestly, I could be a clipper. I think so. I think I could be a good ass clipper, bro. And I tell you, that's my toxic trait. I think I could do it. I can't even do it, bro. I don't even speak a lick of Japanese. I only know konnichiwa. Sora's first concert? This?
Finally caught up to her, triggering her chronic hyperventilation syndrome. Just minutes. Imagine that. Just minutes before she was supposed to walk out in front of a live crowd.
Oh,
her
in
lungs, already
2018.
permanently scarred and weakened by pneumonia, failed to pull in air. She is panicking. She's backstage, in the dark, alone, and she cannot breathe. But what saved her in that moment wasn't a doctor or even medicine. Bleeding through the walls, she hears it. The muffled, rhythmic roar of her fans chanting and cheering out in the hall, growing louder and louder. That acoustic wave of love cuts through her panic. It drowns her, allowing her to slow her breathing and center her mind. So she stands up. She walks into the blinding light of the stage and performs without a single issue. Was it profoundly...
Chills! Whoa, chills, bro. That's actually so cool. Oh my god, I love concerts so much. They're so cool. I have never been to a concert in my life. They're so cool. I watch them. It's epic, bro. And you know what, bro? I don't want to go to a concert. You know why? Because every time I see a concert, I'm just like, holy cow, let me on that stage. I'm so disgusted, bro. Oh, that was chills, bro. She a poet. Rima a poet, bro. That's chills, man. Chills.
Personal and triumphant victory over her own body, proving once and for all that she could conquer the impossible. But how does someone survive that level of continuous pressure without losing their mind? Well, for Sora, the answer lies into her intense grounding and her humble roots. Despite projecting this flawless, virtual megastar persona to millions around the globe, I believe that her mundane, real-life anchors is what kept her tethered to reality this entire time. Despite all the fame, all the money, and all the success of her career, the global trailblazing star still lives at home with her parents to this day. Primarily because her mother is so kid-sick that she couldn't stand the idea of her daughter moving out. And while Sora now does have a new studio apartment for her broadcasting work, it is still strategically located very close to her family home. Because of this setup, Sora typically packs her clothes and other belongings into a suitcase and commutes back and forth between her parents' house and her studio every single day. But not only that, it seems that she pulls her strength in the little act of love that she is constantly surrounded by at home. Her mother still handles all the cooking, strictly omitting mushrooms and raw fish, which they both heavily dislike, and Sora's absolute favorite food remains her mom's homemade gyoza. If she isn't awake by 10 in the morning, her mom is the one who wakes her up. And despite
That's cute, bro. Still living with her parents. That's kind of cute. I don't know. Usually people are like, you should move out at 18. It's disgusting you still live with your parents. You're 20, you still live with your parents. I don't know. I think it's fine. I mean, the housing is so horrible nowadays. I think it's fine to live with your parents, you know. I think that's cute, bro. I don't have a good relationship with my parents, so I'm probably gonna move out, but I think it's cute that she can.
And the major record label deals, two of them still attend simple ukulele lessons together, maintaining the exact same musical bond from her childhood. And then there's her father, the unsung hero of this entire operation. He's a tall, well-built man who works remotely. He essentially acts as
well-built. How you know?
Complicated multi-monitor setups and painstakingly assembles the furniture of her broadcasting studio. He even specifically placed fine nets over the outdoor air conditioning pipes to keep insects out of Sora's room, because this beloved idol who performs for millions is absolutely terrified of bugs. And whenever a stray insect does manage to slip in, he's the one she frantically calls for an extermination rescue. And if that wasn't enough to keep her ego in check, the family cat, an almost 10-year-old brown Scottish fold named Momo, largely ignores her and heavily prefers the affection of her mother. But Sora didn't conquer
Wait, am I crazy? Oh my god, wait, I want to get a huge ego that kind of looks like my cat, bro. That looks like my cat. I'm gonna get an ego, bro. It's over.
While the world sees her as a put-together VTuber on a stage, what it doesn't see is a family doing the most unglamorous work imaginable to keep her there behind the scenes. Because Sora stood as this unshakable anchor, the subsequent generations of Whole Life Talents were then granted the freedom to be chaotic, comedic, and completely unhinged on stream. Today, when new Whole Life Talents debut, they're inheriting a global infrastructure, and they're effectively spawning in with hundreds of thousands of subscribers on day one. And this history is the exact reason why every single Kuhai, or junior, in Whole Life treats her with immense respect. They revere her as the Dai Senpai and goddess, not out of fear, but out of appreciation, because they know that she walked so they could run. For example, when Sakura Miko struggled with low viewership during her early days and lost confidence in herself, it was Sora's unwavering dedication that saved her. Miko looked to Sora's example and realized the view count didn't matter. She found the strength to keep.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I know she got a new model. I think Miko's old model was so endearing, bro. The old model's just like, they have like an adherence to it, you know. I feel like they try too much at the same time and it just don't work out. Like the what is it called? The rigging. It's kind of weird, no? I don't know. It's just so endearing and cute.
purely for the fans who were waiting.
Ah, it's so weird to say that.
This deep respect for her also created a sense of isolation. As I explained before, during 2018 and 2019, Sora was at the absolute peak of her grind, her event warrior era. So she was constantly filming and performing outside venues, right? And she was so relentlessly busy carrying the company's mainstream reputation that she simply didn't have the time to mingle or collaborate with the new generations of Hololive members. Her physical absence from their daily streams, combined with her legendary pioneer status, unintentionally placed her high on an unreachable pedestal in the eye of her juniors. And yet, during this time, she shattered the ceiling for what a VTuber could achieve in the mainstream world. She became one of the very first VTuber to sign a major record deal with Victor Entertainment in 2019, ultimately releasing a massive discography of 6 chart-ranking albums and 3 wonderful EPs.
That's
She
crazy,
brought
bro.
social media by performing the official opening theme song for the broadcast anime My Wife Has No Emotion. And she further proved
For
her amazing
real? Wait, hold on. First off, that has an anime? I remember I watched the manga a while ago. That's actually crazy. That has an anime, bro? She did the all for that? Wow. Bro was the most requested. Yeah, Fubuki. Fubuki is so cool. She's so cool, too. I like Fubuki because of her Disappearance of Hatsune Miku cover. Ooh, that's fire. That one was fire. That's fire, though. But wow, that's interesting, bro.
releasing a massive discography of 6 chart-ranking albums and 3 wonderful EPs. She battered down the walls of traditional media by performing the official opening theme song for the broadcast anime My Wife Has No Emotion, and she further proved her mainstream crossover appeal by securing the official theme song for the live-action television drama Gurapara. And even through all of that, the concerts, the grueling television shoots, and anchoring a global VTuber agency at the same time, her parents still insisted that she still needed to get a real education. So in the spring of 2019, the working top-tier idol enrolled into a highly specialized 2-year music junior college. One day, the class dropped a surprise assignment on her: compose an original song. The professor naturally assumed everyone in this elite program already knew how to build a track from nothing, but she had come to the college to sing, not to compose, and she had absolutely no idea what she was doing. So rather than asking for an extension or giving up, she analyzed standard chord progression that everyone knew, strung together the expected conventional sounds, and simply brute force her way through the homework. That assignment ultimately became a real official.
On top of everything, she has a condition where she doesn't sweat, so she can't heat stroke easily. I feel like a lot of Asians have that, no? Like, they don't sweat a lot. I think so. I've heard, like, especially in Japan, like, a lot of Asians, they just don't fucking sweat. It's really interesting. That's unfortunate, though. She worked that hard. That's crazy, bro. You know, the glaze is justified. The glaze is justified. I feel like people be glazing Hololive way too much, bro. The glaze is justified here. No, they sweat, they have the... Oh! Yeah, you're right, bro. It makes it not smell. Man. That's interesting. Not sweating makes your... Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's crazy she has all that setbacks and she just still keeps grinding. That's wild, bro. That's really... It just shows that anyone can make it, man. Anyone can make it, you know? Even if your own body is telling you you can't do it, anyone can make it, bro. It's really inspiring, I'll say. Also, too, music composing, honestly, it's so hard. Like, I can't compose music for anything, bro. Like, holy cow. And she brute forced that. Wow, man. I don't know how to compose anything. Music is just... I love music, bro. Holy cow. I just listen to music. I love it because I listen to it. I don't know jack about composing, bro. Like, I can barely even string a chord. I'm so bad.
Original song titled Aozora no Symphony. Today, she rarely performs it live because she is deeply embarrassed by how clumsily it came together. But the takeaway of that moment defines her character perfectly once again. She didn't know how to do it, but she figured it out anyway. And on July 27, 2022, the girl who once sang to an empty room of just 13 strangers watched her own channel officially surpass 1 million subscribers. Tokinosora didn't just participate in the VTuber entertainment industry. She literally laid the bricks for its most monumental milestones. And this relentless drive to overcome every obstacle in her way did come with consequences. Across an 8-year career, her absolute longest break from streaming lasted exactly 3 weeks. And that break was not a vacation. In September of 2025, right after participating in a major anniversary live event, she was struck by a severe fever. She refused to stop working though, forcing her doctors, her staff, and even her own fans to essentially stage a massive intervention to force her to rest so she wouldn't ruin her health before her massive 8th anniversary solo concert, Starry Bloomin'. Even during the post-medical leave, she couldn't help but jump into audio spaces just to talk to her fans. Her fatal flaw has always been that she simply will not stop. Fast forward to January 10, 2026.
That's so cute,
the
bro.
Dreams in Motion concert
That's so
at the Tokyo
cute.
International Forum Hall A. Before she steps into the stage, Sora pauses and look at what the world has become. After more than 8 years of working as a VTuber, the landscape had entirely changed. Cover Corporation is no longer just 2 guys in a small room in Achen. Hololive had exploded into a publicly traded multi-billion-dollar corporate titan and a globally
Yo,
influential
I'm
landmark.
telling you, bro, even through the bad quality, like, I can see it. It looks so fun, bro. The concert looks hella fun. It looks crazy fun, man.
That defines the entire VTubing industry, and she is the pioneer who laid its very foundation. And now, after nearly a decade of carrying that weight, her dreams are finally materializing in the physical shape of this massive concert. Back in the exhausting winter of 2018, performing at a venue of this staggering scale, a hall capable of holding 10,000 fans across its day and night show, felt completely impossible. But now, it stood as a triumphant stepping stone towards her ultimate lifelong dream of standing on the stage of the Yokohama Arena. But once again, during the day session of that concert, her body fails her again, and every single physical limitation she has battled all this time converges at the same time and the worst possible moment. Sora was also born with very few pores, and her body cannot sweat to properly
Oh,
regulate
yeah,
its
that's what
temperature.
you were
So try to think
saying.
for a moment how
She can't sweat. Interesting.
difficult it must be for a stage performer to have this issue. So there she is, trapped under the sweltering heat of the stage lights. She begins to cook alive, suffering from severe heat exhaustion. And then on top of that, the thing she already knows too well comes back: chronic hyperventilation syndrome. And just like at 2 years ago, her lungs fail again, leaving her completely out of air. The situation is so dire that her staff begs her to stop. They suggest to her the heartbreaking idea of canceling the rest of both the day and night performances entirely. However, Sora categorically refuses. She takes a forced intermission to step away from the lights. And backstage, she meticulously mitigates the failure of her body one action at a time, methodically. She starts applying ice to her left knee, the one with the improperly healed torn ligament, just to numb the pain of her choreography. She then drinks cold fluids and uses cooling pads to manually force her core body temperature down. And then she stands up and walks right back out into the blinding light of the stage. It is the exact same syndrome from her lowest point, the ones that have followed her all her life. But this time, she's determined. She won't just survive it. She'll be the one deciding how it ends. That night, Tokino Sora did something incredible. She not only finished her day session. When the night session rolled out and she finally stepped back up from stage, she was instantly hit by the deafening roar of 5,000 fans filling the Tokyo International Forum. The Sora Tomo, the loyal fans that started as only 13 all those years ago, were now a massive ocean of voices chanting her name. Fueled by that incredible wave of love, she walked right back out and did it all over again, pushing herself to her absolute limit. She performed an astonishing 40 songs across 2 full concert sessions that single
40. Oh, 40 has to be like 2 hours, right? That has to be like 2 hours, bro. Man.
Of 10,000 fans who refused to let her fall.
Not 2 hours, like 3. No, 3 hours, bro. 40 songs.
After everything, the fever that nearly killed her, the dream it took with it, the body that fights her for every breath and every step, Tokino Sora never gave up. She kept fighting, she kept singing, even when life continued to throw every single obstacle at her. But she isn't finished. Yokohama Arena has always felt so far away, and Sora has explicitly stated she didn't even dare aim for it. So instead, she set her sights on the Tokyo International Forum instead, which was a smaller stage, a closer one. She even named the concert Dreams in Motion to signify her literally taking the first step in reaching her dream. So there's still one stage left, the same one from when she was a child, where her mother held her hand and said she wanted to see her standing up there one day. She never once lost sight of it. It waits for her on the horizon, the way it always has. Yokohama Arena.
Yeah.
It's one of those days when it all ends at once, when the easiest thing to do in the world would be to just let go and give up. On those days, I hope you remember the girl who had every reason to walk away and chose to continue instead. Remember Tokino Sora's strength and the years she split in it. Let's keep supporting her so she can stand on that Yokohama Arena stage one day. Not enough people know how much we owe to her, so make sure to go on your mobile and hype the video 3 times so we can get Tokino Sora.
I'm not hyping that. Chills, though. Chills, bro. Chills. That was actually really good. Honestly, I don't even want to check the comments. Some of these comments can be cringe. Sorry. That's chills, though. That was actually... Oh, that was not bad. That was not bad at all. Oh, my bad. Ooh, that was not bad, though. That was actually a really fun video. I liked it. I liked it, man. I liked it. There's something I wanted to watch. My fault. That was really fun, though. Yeah, I like the video since I highlight sort. That's true. There's not enough. What the? There's not enough love for Sora. You know, there needs to be more love for her, bro. She needs more love. Hello? Hello? The fuck? What's going on? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, Sora's fun, man. That was really interesting video. Oh my god, what is going on? Give me a minute. Okay. Thank you for coming, bro. Wait. Let me have 2 seconds of time. Like 2 seconds, bro. Oh, hold on. Oh god, give me a minute, bro. Holy cow. Follow me, please. Follow me on Twitter. If you have one, just follow. If you don't have one, it's okay. You don't have to follow. Actually, you don't have to follow. You don't even have to subscribe. I don't really like subscribers, bro. You don't have to subscribe. Just follow me, actually. Just follow me, bro. I tweet, you know. I also draw. I have this also, you know. I do commissions, you know. It's cheap. I don't use Twitter. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Just follow, bro. You don't even have to subscribe. I wouldn't even ask that for you, bro. I don't like and subscribe, you know. That's kind of cringe. I wouldn't even ask that, bro. Just like follow me if you can. If you don't, it's okay. What else, bro? I don't know. Just come back. I don't even know. I kind of just stream whenever I feel like it. So you complained about earlier too. Yeah. I'm bored, bro. I don't know, man. I don't have like a set schedule or nothing. I literally just stream whenever. Sometimes I can just go months without streaming. That's why I say follow my Twitter, because I usually say when I stream on there. But if you don't want to, it's okay. Maybe we'll see each other in another life, bro. But thank you for coming, bro. It was really fun. I'm gonna be here for like 10 more hours. So, you know, Thanks for coming, bro. Maybe I'll be like a Tokino Sora, bro. You never know. You never know. You might even come back and be like, holy cow, this little guy you just saw made it, bro. You never even know. You never know. That's actually wild, bro. You never know. That's crazy. Well, whatever you do, you'll get more viewers with video. Yeah. I have a good personality. Wait, oh my god, wait. Don't even say that. Wait. Oh my god, wait. Don't even say that, bro. Wait, oh my god. Wait, bro. Wait, that actually made my day. Wait, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Wait, oh my god, that made my day. Holy cow. Don't even do that to me. Wait, bro. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I'm unironically taking a screenshot of this. I'm so serious, bro. Holy cow. Thank you, man. To be honest, I thought it was ass, bro. I'm so cringe. I feel like I was cringe. I'm not cringe though. No problem. Bye. Have a good night, bro. Oh my god. That's so fun. I wish you the best life, bro. Holy cow. Holy cow, bro.
And just
Lo, if you have to yeah. I'll avoid drama, trust. You know, bro. Drama, it slides off me. Bro. I can avoid like nothing, like nobody's business, bro. Easy to avoid drama, bro. Easy.
You know, after a long day of working hard and really trying to put bread on the table for my starving family, I really like to come back home, kick my shoes off, and just relax with just a little bit of the Matthew X Listener ASMR. Size differences. A hot make-out ASMR.
Oh, hey, yo! What the hell?
Little Roblox. You know, there comes a point in everybody's YouTube career where you sit down and you really think about what kind of content you're going to be making. You know, is it going to be like food content? Is it going to be gaming content? Or in some cases, is it going to be sexual ASMR of your favorite Roblox games?
You know, bro, about ASMR, bro, I think it's fine. You know what, bro? I think it's fine. Because you know why? I watched Vox ASMR. I will admit it. I watched this ASMR. It was not bad. It was actually not bad. I'm going to be honest, bro. It was really... I'm not even gonna say it, bro. It was not bad. All I'll say, it's not bad. It's not bad, bro. So you know what, bro? That's an NSFW ASMR. I can't even lie. It's not bad. But like, it depends on what it is, right? It depends on what it is, obviously. If it's obviously supposed to be for an older audience, but it's like targeted towards like what children do, like Roblox or something, then I can see that's like how it's weird. But I don't know, bro. ASMR's not bad. I can't even lie. People be dogging other people listening to those mommy ASMRs, bro. Just listen to one, it'll change your life. I'm so serious.
In today's wonderful video, we're going to be going down the Suiter ASMR pipeline, your favorite ASMR YouTuber responsible for some of the spiciest and hottest stories of your favorite IPs. IPs that include My Hero Academia, Undertale,
Wow! Wait! Wow! Oh my god! That's crazy, bro. Actually, let me say this, bro. Should I even say it, bro? I don't know. Sans was not bad. Bro. I understood the Sans fangirl sometimes. A little bit. Just a little bit, bro. Just a little bit.
Poppy's Playtime, The Amazing Digital Circus, The Lethal Company, Delta Ruin.
Oh, Digital Circus. Ow. Oh, hell no. Sorry.
FNAF, Has Been Hotel, and so many more. However, that isn't the reason why we're talking about this channel. We're actually talking about this channel because recently they've had a bit of a kickoff for when it comes to the Roblox side of things, and they've been going pretty hard at it. Animal Hospital seems to be the big IP that they're talking about. Oh, and Dandy's World. We were just talking about Dandy's World. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little off-put by one of the tags being tentacles. That's a tag to kind of throw in there right next to make out and hot. Okay, I mean, if I'm being honest, though.
That is the tag, bro. Tentacles is a good ass tag. You guys don't get it, bro. Oh, it's a video game. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, this entire channel just throws me off. I mean, you just scroll down and you look at some of the videos, like right here. Oh, what's this? Romantic kissing Yuri. Oh, okay. All right. Hot. Gender neutral.
You know, bro. It happens, bro. It happens. I can't lie. It happens, bro. It happens.
Listener, kissing feral. Okay, you know, this video's getting into something. Oh, you just scroll down a little bit, and then you get to another Dandy's World video with you got the typical tags. You got angst. Okay, you got licking. That's a little something. Feral. Ooh, all right. And then right under, you have.
Ain't no way. Well, hey, look. It's what people, you know. I can't even lie. I don't watch a shame. People want to bring back shaming. Hey, what's wrong with it, bro? If it ain't hurting nobody. Well, I mean, technically, in this case, it is hurting someone, but
What the actual fuck are we doing? Oh, and I almost missed it. Right under it, you got an Angst Yuri praise kink. Oh, a kink. Is that not like specifically titled towards the bedroom, like kinks? Yeah, a non-sexual, non-sexual adult content channel. By the way, I'm just confused.
really? Oh my god, the quality's so bad. I don't even. I'm scared to raise it, but I kind of want to raise it. I really want to see what this says. Give me a min, bro. Oh shit. Give me a min. Give me a min. Chris, you up? Bro, I got a viewer. Did you realize? Huh?
Is that your first viewer?
Yeah, it's my first viewer, bro.
Actually, that's your second viewer.
You know what, bro? When I had my first viewer, you fucking cock block. Oh my god! Wait, I'm live. Oh my god! Wait. Shut up, bro. Actually, let me tell you, bro. You literally censor blocked me. And blocked me. You blocked me, bro. I had a viewer, and you told me, end stream. Get off stream already. Let's end. Excuse me, I had my first viewer. It wasn't even a bot. My first viewer on Twitch. On Twitch, bro. And you don't get viewers on Twitch. Wait. Hello. Are you in the stream? Hi. I'm watching, what am I watching right now? I'm watching this, bro. What? I don't care. I want viewers. And you literally censor blocked me, bro. You blocked me, and I had a viewer, and you were actually like you. Oh my god, man! Shut up, bro. Shut up. No, I'm talking about whatever, bro. Actually, I don't want to.
Like, I mean, that's. Oh my, is that fucking Kane naked on the picture? Is he oiled?
Whoa, wait. Is that okay to show?
Forget audiences.
Oh my
because, like,
god.
a lot of these characters are from children's games.
Oh,
like,
wait.
Amazing Digital Circus, like. Oh my, is that fucking.
Wait, my whole. Did it lag? Am I good? Am I back? Okay, I'm fine. I think I'm fine.
Kane naked on the picture.
Ooh,
whoa.
whoa.
Look at the title of the story, touching Kane.
You know, bro, I'm gonna say this. I think the person behind this drew this, because this looks horrible. I'm gonna be so real. As an artist, this looks like it looks so bad.
They might be talking about Ash from Ash Evil Dead. His boomstick that sawed off shotgun who was going to Deadeye.
I don't know what this is.
And Ash versus Army of Darkness. Surely they're talking about that.
Oh, whoa! Is that the meme? I don't know.
Wait, no, not talking about Kane's.
I'm trolling, by the way.
The actual title of the video is Blowing Kane's Load.
Whoa.
What is this on YouTube? Gotta love the domination, absorption, toxic yaoi with the Poppy Playtime characters in the title of the video, feeling
Whoa. Whoa. Interesting.
Oh, you got another Dandy's World one. It's a crossover episode this time with a very awful thumbnail. Eating Dandy's ice cream. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, with ice in parentheses, like you're not alluding.
You know, bro. Again, I can say I don't think ASMR is that bad. I really don't think it's that bad. You know, those mommy ASMRs, bro. It's what you into. If you like it, bro. I'm telling you, I'll be watching Fox ASMR. Whew, they're not bad. I don't know why you stopped it. I tell you, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. But you know, this is like it's weird because it's like you can tell like they put it in a bunch of like Dandy's World. What is it? The Amazing Digital Circus, you know, all that stuff, obviously to get a child audience. And it's kind of weird in this case because, you know, I don't think kids should be really watching this. But it does say 18 plus, no? So I don't know.
To something else. I think by now you get the point of this channel. I mean, there are hundreds of these videos just everywhere. It is actually terrible. They've been doing this for so long. Wait, I want to know, hold on, where did they get their start on like the Roblox side of things? I wonder what game fell victim to this channel first. Hold on, we gotta scroll for a little bit. You know, there's gotta be some like fucked up joke by the universe. No way, Pressure was the first ever game that touched into Roblox.
Didn't people really like this Sebastian guy? I can see that.
Sebastian, excellent. I know I said this earlier, but like I just don't understand what the target audience is here. Like it's got to be children, but even if it is children, like this is all just blatantly sexual fanfiction written from just games that are made for children. So
hold on. I think thing is lagging a little bit, so I'm going to turn it down.
Assuming that your audience is mainly also the people who play these games that are also children, you are writing explicit fanfiction, even though you say you're not, but you have titles and tags like tentacles, touching Kane's boomstick, blowing Kane's load, swallowed by tentacles, fucking grooming. Like I'm sorry, these are
Whoa, wait. Okay. I'm live, bro. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Because I don't know what's okay on YouTube and what's not. Like for live streams, I feel like it's way different, no? I don't know, bro. It's kind of scary. Stop saying this! Stop!
anywhere else but on like a Wattpad page for very explicit writing. And there's just so much of it. Like, you can scroll on this channel forever, and you can keep finding shit. Like, even now, I've been scrolling on this channel for maybe the past like 10 minutes, and it just keeps going. Yeah, I don't know. I can't be the only one sitting here thinking that this is not odd or weird or strange. Well, am I going crazy? I've been looking at this, and I've just been like, is there actually an audience for this? Like, these videos do get views. It's not like they're not getting anything. Like, am I going crazy? Like, or am I just talking about nothing? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. To the person who recommended me this YouTube channel.
To be honest, bro, my opinion is kind of just like, what do I say? It's kind of just like, my opinion is like, thinking about it is like, damn, what do I think? What do I think, bro? It's just like, again, if it's what people like, you know, I don't mind ASMR. It's not bad. It's the thing wrong with ASMR. It's just like, what was I gonna say, bro? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Whatever, bro. It's not even my problem, bro. It's not even my problem, bro. It's not my thing. Oh, to be honest, I think I want to watch this first because I'm telling you, bro, I have some choice words about Wilbur Soot. I have some choice words for Wilbur Soot, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was
even going as far as to post new videos on one of his YouTube channels, which he would still receive tons of support from. Now, this was incredibly strange, considering the fact that at one point, essentially the entire...
Let me just say, about Wilbur Soot, I remember I was on his side. I think so. I think I was initially on his side. Because honestly, I did not think it was that crazy or that big of a deal, or like, it was just like, and also, I just think it was more like a little bit weird around the entire thing. But, and also, I just wanted to play devil advocate. I was just like an evil little thing, a little pooper back then. But I'm just saying, bro, when that whole thing with Tyler Catastrophe came out, holy cow, I immediately switched sides like that. If that guy's on my side, I'm good. Seriously, if that guy's on my side, I'm good. I'm switching to the other side. Because, oh my god, is he not only ugly, not only weird, and not only delusional, oh, he's also, like, mental. So just a bunch of things in one. Holy cow, I'm good. I'm out of there. I'm actually out of there. Actually, that's just like not my thing.
For those who aren't already aware, Wilbur Soot is one of the most popular content creators in the history of Twitch. With him being the 50th
basically, if that guy is on my, if that guy's on my side, I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I don't even care if I'm right. I'm good. If Tyler Catastrophe is on my side for thinking Shovel is lying, I think I love our woman. Love our woman, actually. Believe every single victim. I actually, yeah.
Back in 2020. However, he's more known now for the controversy that destroyed his entire career, as an ex-girlfriend of his would go live on their own account to state that Wilbur had a
Oh my god, wait. Am I allowed to show, like, ED? Ooh, I don't know if I know, whatever.
Despite this, Wilbur wouldn't give much pushback, as he would make minimal responses to the situation ever since they went public, even going as far as to post new videos on one of his YouTube channels, which he would still receive tons of support from. Now, this was incredibly strange, considering the fact that at one point, essentially the entire internet was against Wilbur. Everyone was making tweets hating on him, calling him absolutely terrible things because of the accusations his ex-girlfriend made about him live on her stream. Now, even though I don't want to go in depth on the accusations specifically, because I'm sure most of you guys have already seen a million videos about it, it's still incredibly important to bring up, so this is a quick little recap.
There were a lot of things wrong in this relationship that I endured some pretty terrible treatment. When I hear about physical, I think of hitting and punching. So I thought that this wasn't violent enough to be I thought that it was just like a constant accident that he kept hurting me, and it didn't start as something that he did to hurt me. He had this habit of biting. He said that he had this habit since he was a kid, and even his mom said that that was true. And he said it was just affectionate, and he disguised it as this really quirky part of our relationship and was so comfortable sharing it with his friends, to the point that he would do it in front of them. He thought it was this really funny story to tell, but his biting escalated to a point where I was covered in bruises all over my arms, and they hurt, and he would poke at them for fun. And he even felt so comfortable showing off my bruises that he had caused to our friends because he would bite me so hard by accident. By accident, he would even joke that it looked like he abused me. And eventually he did acknowledge how bad it looked that I was covered in bruises all the time.
I mean, the thing is, bro, like, what was so hard about this was because, like, she's just saying this off the dome. First off, everybody already know she was talking about Wilbur, right? And she's just saying this off the dome, right? No proof. And you know what? It's hard to prove that. It really is hard to prove that. But it's just like, it's really hard, you know? Because, like, especially since, like, there are so many just false things. Especially during the time when DreamSMP was really popular, there's like a whole thing where it was like a false accusation against Bad Boy Halo about people. And there's like, it's just wild, bro. Like, obviously, there were some bad people in DreamSMP, but there's also some just, like, crazy false accusations. I feel like there's also one against, like, Tubbo, too. Man, it was wild time to be a part of that. It was actually a wild time. Definitely.
So he stopped biting my arms as often, and he started biting my legs and stuff.
But I can't even lie. I honestly, I just believe her, bro. I believe her. And you know why? Because Tyler Catastrophe. That's why. That's all I gotta say, bro.
People long to realize that the person that Shelby was talking about in this clip was in fact Wilbur Soot, as not only had they very publicly dated in the past, but there have also been numerous clips that the internet have found of Wilbur actually biting Shovel in content. And even though these clips didn't necessarily look like abuse, this was still enough proof at the time for the internet to completely label Wilbur as a abuser, essentially forcing a response out of him on the situation. He would state, in the past week, a series of allegations have been made over my conduct from an ex-girlfriend. I want to emphasize that, although I feel it's fair to offer my perspective, this person's feelings are completely valid. I have taken my time sharing this statement.
I can't be lying. I don't think I liked Wilbur, because I honestly had never known he had a girlfriend. I don't think I ever liked that guy. I never know he had a girlfriend at all, or whatever, bro. I never liked him. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know. I honestly, I kind of always thought he was kind of cringe. I liked his videos with like the 100 players or whatever, when they were like put into like different things, like put like that anthill thing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I thought those were cool, but I don't know. I didn't really like watch him, you know. Like he did like vlogs supposedly. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care about vlogs. I don't know. Maybe vlogs. Oh my god.
To process and respond respectfully, and with the hope to gain a deeper understanding for the situation. During our relationship's final months, I regrettably became slavish, disrespectful, and selfish. These actions caused a lot of pain to my ex-girlfriend, and I've since sought therapy to address these behaviors, making significant lifestyle changes to rectify my past actions. I have come to realize how much my past behavior has hurt this person, but I truly, compassionately believe that I have made great strides from the person I once was, and hope to continue to grow and improve on this trajectory. The allegation of abuse, particularly in the form of biting, deeply shocks me. Throughout our relationship, I understood from our numerous conversations and text message exchanges on the subject that this behavior was consensual, playful, and reciprocally enjoyed. I truly believe those personal message exchanges reflect mutual affection and understanding. Out of respect for her, I choose to not publish them, and I emphasize my perspective is not shared to diminish or invalidate anyone's feelings. Instead, I share it and hope to offer a genuine, fair, and relevant insight.
You know, bro, people be dogging on this because he didn't redress it. I don't know. I think it's like a W apology, no? I think it's like a 6 out of 10. 6, 7. A 6, 7 out of 10. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, maybe there's some things he didn't address, but does he have to address every single thing? You know, I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, he apologized. That's the best thing about apology. Everybody's always like, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry if. Like, whoa. Just say I'm sorry. And I feel like he did that now. I don't know.
To my understanding of the situation. While I may perceive our interactions differently, I recognize that this person has processed and expressed feelings of hurt. I want to extend my sincerest apologies for any pain that I have caused. I am fully committed to understanding and addressing her concerns going forward. I hope my perspective sheds light on the situation without distracting from its message. I am dedicated to earning and maintaining the trust of those around me, and hope I continue to be held at those high standards I wish to attain and maintain. Now this response would lead to a ton of backlash on the internet, with nearly every creator you can think of replying to this tweet, talking about how bad this apology was, and how Wilbur took no accountability for his actions. In fact, even Dream would make a response to this situation, which is ironic because Dream is literally the master of getting cancelled. However, he would have—
You know, bro, Dream's response, first off, when I saw that, I was just like, what? Like, are you apologizing too? What the hell? Like, literally, what is the point of that? First off, why? Online? In public, bro? Like, oh my god. You could have, first off, you could have just sent all that stuff to DMs. Just like, that's crazy. You just flipping him online. That's crazy. That's actually wild.
Probably criticized Wilbur's response for that exact reason. The fact that he took no accountability for what he allegedly did, or even really mentioned it much in that response at all. I'm so happy that Dream is taking a stand on this. He's had his own problems, and yet he's still looking out for other people. As a lover of Empires and Dream SMP, I'm grateful that he's talking about this.
Of Empires and Dream SMP? Was this stuff not a cult, bruh? Was this not a cult?
Speculate around this time that Wilbur's entire response was written by a lawyer, which, if we're being completely honest, probably is what happens. In fact, while Wilbur's career was essentially being destroyed from the inside out, other than his band Lovejoy, essentially every other YouTuber would cut him off entirely. The people that he seemed to be incredibly close with, like Tommy Innit, and basically the rest of the Dream SMP, would shun Wilbur for what he allegedly did, even though there was incredible lack of proof that any of it actually happened. Affecting Wilbur.
That's true. There was no proof, but there's, I don't know. I don't think. Actually, nah. Don't believe all victims. I'm gonna say it. Do not believe all victims. Some of them lie, okay? Some of them have goals, and they're doing it for attention. Some of them, they're not even a victim. The other person on the side is the victim, and they just saying stuff. So I feel like, of course, this isn't like a law, you know? It's not like the internet is the court, but I really think people should be treating more things as innocent until proven guilty. I feel like that works for the court. Why should it not work for public opinion? It's really weird how everything is guilty until proven guilty until proven innocent. It's really hard to prove you didn't do something. That's the hardest thing, bro. It's hard to prove you didn't do something, bro. I think it's easier to prove you did do something than you didn't do something. It's way harder. So it's just like, and then putting all that on the accused, bro. Oh man, oh man.
They wouldn't make any public responses past this point until June of 2025, whenever he would make an Instagram story post talking about the situation, but it wouldn't be what anyone was expecting.
Hi everyone, I'm back from my break. I just want to make a quick video to briefly talk about what the four of us at Lovejoy have planned for the rest of this year. But first, I want to mention some stuff was said about me on the internet a couple of months ago, and if you haven't already seen, I responded back in February. That response is all I want to say on the matter for now, and yeah, I'd much rather talk about what the plan is for us going forward. So going into summer, we're going to be doing a tour of Australia.
And this response would also go on to receive a ton of outrage on the internet, as people were expecting Wilbur to make an even better response to the first one due to the immense amount of backlash for the response being horrible in the public eye. Although once again, as time went on, everyone would just kind of forget about the situation. Also just primarily due to the fact that they were literally just allegations with very little legitimate proof on the matter.
That's so true, bro. It was just allegation, and people were getting so mad for what? Like, come on, man. And I mean, like, I don't know. That response, I just feel like, I don't know, bro.
Incredibly serious and should be taken very seriously. Shovel really only said all these things about Wilbur. She didn't link any videos, show any text messages, or even put any images on screen. These were all literally just allegations, with no proof to back them up at all, leading all the way up until Wilbur's official return to the YouTube platform, whenever he would post a video to his main YouTube channel titled an update video.
There's been a lot of different clashing labels and opinions about me on the internet over the past year, the loudest of which on both sides of the fence have been quite unhealthy, stemming from accusations made about me from just over a year ago. And look,
can I say something? Why does he look so, like, he looks so tired and pale? Poor guy. Holy cow. I feel like he used to be like, damn, like, look at that, bro. Like, look at that. Oh my god. He looks not, like, look at that. Oh my god. Like, poor guy. Seriously, poor guy.
To drop any bombshells. I don't want to reopen any old discussions. I responded to the situation in February of last year, and I still stand by everything I said in that statement. I understand it was misinterpreted by some people, probably due to my wording, and I know some people are still looking for clarity, especially nowadays where personal transparency is more common amongst content creators than it's ever been before. However, this clarity, the clarity I've offered to my close friends and my family, would mean publicly sharing deeply personal parts of my private life and my relationships with the internet. I've never been comfortable doing that, and I don't believe that should be the cost of being understood. All I can say is that the labels that have been attributed to me by social media are not true, and I don't accept them. I don't believe in this expectation that content creators should use their platforms to attack and defend, and I definitely don't think that's how serious accusations should be handled. I felt this way for a really long time now, having seen other content creators go through similar situations, and I know it's not expected it's going to satisfy everyone, but it's one I can get behind, and I hope that makes sense to you.
This was by far the best response that Wilbur would have regarding the situation. And as you guys heard in this response, he would state that he still stands by the first post he made regarding the situation, which to most people was absolutely insane, considering how negatively the internet perceived it. But after this, Wilbur wouldn't post many more videos to this YouTube channel, making it essentially lost in time. Instead, he would begin posting videos to another channel simply titled Wilbur, one that he had previously posted some of his music to years and years prior. And around this time, whenever he came back, he would start off by posting more music-related content, mainly covers he was doing to numerous different songs. That was until he would post his very first actual video back to the platform, titled How My Flag Got Cancelled.
I love flags. I love big flags, I love small flags, I love flags with little guys on them, I love flags that are made of triangles, I love flags that are made of capes, I love flags that are made of snakes. And if there's one thing that I know about flags, it's that they are meaningless. Naturally, as I grew up, karma dictated that I must create a flag that has some sort of meaning to someone, somewhere. This is the...
Oh my god. I'm sorry, bro. MCYT. Bro, was that bad? Was that bad? Oh my god, that was so bad. That was actually so bad. Holy cow. That was actually the worst. I'm so sorry. That was actually really bad.
The flag of L'Manberg.
No, it was quite interesting that Wilbur would decide to make an entire video dedicated to Drew SMP in 2025, mainly because basically every single person that was one of Wilbur's friends back then turned their backs on him after a single baseless accusation with no proof came out against it. But we'll get more into that later. Surprisingly, this video about flags in L'Manberg would receive tons of positive feedback all over the internet. And after this, Wilbur would begin to make major strides in his geography career, making numerous videos around the game GeoGuessr, and also doing other geography-related challenge videos and stuff like that on sites like Google Maps. And his videos would receive a pretty decent amount of views and pretty positive feedback from most of the internet, which again was pretty surprising considering how...
To be honest, bro, I think it's kind of weird in general where he ran to another YouTube channel. I think that was kind of just... I feel like he just should have just owned up to it and just streamed on his regular channel. Just running away to a different one, it just felt, It was just, Well, I mean, it's really none of my business, because at the end of the day, I don't watch it anymore, right? And all the, former, Dream SMP members, I don't follow any of them. Literally, the only one I wanted to follow was the one who died. So, I don't follow any of them. Well, seriously, rest in peace, technically. Oh my god.
How most people on the internet felt about Wilbur at this point. Regardless, though, a few months went by, and Wilbur would once again post a video simply titled Let's Chat. Most people thought this video was going to be another response to the allegations, mainly because they were still actively being talked about in his comment section and things like that. However, he would not address them at all, as he's already stated numerous times before that his response that he already made in 2024 was the only response that he was ever going to make on the matter, and he made that really clear at this point. Even so, many people just didn't get the picture for some reason, with comments reading not a single second addressing the elephant in the room, and others claiming that he was manually deleting popular hate comments, primarily regarding the allegations, if I had to presume. But despite this, he would still continue pushing forward with his content, and even begin streaming once again, this time on this new YouTube channel, where surprisingly, his chat would be fairly positive. Like, if you look in the chat, there's really not that many hate comments at all, which also definitely brings up the question of, is Wilbur really heavily monitoring his chats? Does he have mods constantly looking through it? Does he have words blocked and things like that? The answer is most likely yes, but regardless, this also proves how he's still been able to come back to content and streaming and regain his career that most people thought was completely dead at this point. But now it's time to actually get into the...
To be honest, bro, he's like the twinkiest of twinks. Like, look at that. Oh my god. First off, why his neck so... Holy cow. This guy looks... I'm telling you, this guy lost a bunch of weight. Like, he literally looks... First off, he looks insane in this clip. Not only does he look absolutely insane, like, look at those cheekbones, that wrist. Oh my god. I'm probably, like, smaller than this guy. I'm 5'4". I'm telling you, I could snap this man in half.
in streaming and regain his career that most people thought was completely dead at this point. But now it's time to actually get into the meat of this video. If you're watching this video, I'm sure most of you guys are already aware of people like Tubbo and Tommy Innit, and know that Wilbur was incredibly good friends with these people at one point. Well, surprisingly, these were the very first people to switch up on Wilbur right after these allegations officially came out, by instantly going live to talk about the situation and or making video responses criticizing Wilbur for what he allegedly did and the response that he made about it. They didn't go to Wilbur directly and, asked him about all of these things, try to hear his side of the story. They decided to go straight to Twitter to hear Twitter's opinions, see what everyone was saying about Wilbur, decide to take the safe side of the situation, and completely cut him off because at that time, it seemed like the best business decision, which I feel like mainly happens with Twitch streamers. I feel like we see this with most people who stream for a living. They're constantly around and
I mean, I can't lie. With streamers, bro, I feel like it's just coworkers. Because at the end of the day, bro, people don't want to say it. Streaming is a job. People don't want to say that. I'm going to say it. Streaming's a job, bro. It's a job now. You make money from it doing something. It's a job. I don't care, bro. It's a job, man. Like, it's literally a job. And when you talk to, like, other streamers, that's you talking to your coworkers, bro. I'm sorry. So I don't think it's that out of left field they cut him off for their own goals. It's a job, bro. They making money off of it. They have to write tax stuff about it, bro. It's their livelihood. I don't think it's wrong to cut off people that interfere with that life. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's fine. I'll cut off whoever I want.
At that time, it seemed like the best business decision, which I feel like mainly happens with Twitch streamers. I feel like we see this with most people who stream for a living. They're constantly around and collabing with different content creators, and at the surface, it seems like they're all incredibly good friends. When in reality, they're all just coworkers who act like friends, but are also just using each other to get a step ahead, to elevate their
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. It's just coworkers. It's just coworker stuff. And I think that's fine. I literally think that's completely fine. I think that's how you should be, treating this stuff. Because I feel like if you have too many attachments, then it gets really hard when you get into controversy like now.
They're willing to throw their friend under the bus to make sure that they can sustain their reputation rather than doing the right thing.
I actually couldn't believe it. Like, I didn't, I'm like, holy shit. Like, sorry, it scared me. You don't spam 50 hearts, bro. Not that shot. Like, no, all I'm saying is, like, look, you might think I have a very biased.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually hate it when chat spam hearts. And, like, the streamer's, like, saying something meaningful and stuff, and the chat just spams hearts. Like, are you guys real? Are you all bots? Why are you just spamming hearts? Like, just what? Just hearts, bro? You have nothing to bring to the conversation. All you can spam is hearts. I don't need support. I'm talking about something serious right now. Why are you just spamming hearts? Disgusting, bro. Honestly, I hate chats. Oh, God. I'm telling you. Chats like that. Germa. Any Minecrafter.
Perspective when it comes to this kind of stuff. No, but like, truth be told, the amount of times I spoke to Wilbur in private could be counted on maybe 2 hands. And, yeah, I'm not biased in this. I think that response was fucking vile. I'm like, how the hell can you make, like, how the hell can, like, this be about you, bro? Like, I literally don't want to say. I want to make that very clear. If any chatter in the stream or any person in this, like...
I'm gonna be honest, I literally can't pay attention to what he's saying. He looks so red. And why did he dye his hair? Like, that looks like a weird, like, oh my God, bro.
Community ever thinks about defending domestic abuse or anything like that. Or anything in that vein, or anything that fucking serious. Alright, you have no place here. And I want you to unfollow, and I want you to leave.
He kind of reminds me of that one girl that, did blackface and then dressed up as the Ice Age Baby. He kind of looks like he would do the Ice Age Baby. I think he could pull it off, bro.
And I really highly suggest, if you want the full context, go watch Shelby's VOD. Because this is literally not about me. This isn't about anyone else but Shelby. So go watch that. And also, if you want more context, I know Lexi did a stream as well, which provided a lot more context. So I just wanted to get that out there, alright? And make my position very, very well known. But again, it's not about me, alright? And I can't make that clear enough. And I think that response was so fucking unbelievable and was like, holy shit. There is zero redeemable qualities. There is no, like, even 1%.
You know, these guys are all just like textbook fence sitters. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is textbook fence sitting. Just go look at other people's. I'm not gonna say nothing, bro. Go look at what other people are saying. Also, like, oh, it's horrible. Go look at what, you can. Moist Critical just made a bunch of these guys, bro. And I can't even lie. It's not even a bad way to handle controversy. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But to be honest, the best way to be not talking about it. Because you know why? It's none of your business, right?
Like, that's... Yeah, keep in mind, guys, again, the allegations against Wilbur in this situation were all 100% alleged with no proof at all. And you have all these people who were supposed to be friends with Wilbur going entirely against him, completely switching up. I guarantee you they didn't go to him and, ask to hear him out. They just now saw him as a threat to their own reputations, and they weren't willing to take that risk to help out a friend who's honestly probably going through a lot of mental issues as well after getting all of these accusations that might not even be true. And with Wilbur coming back to content pretty successfully, if I'm being completely honest, a lot of people will begin to comment about the facts of how he was able to come back to content and actually have an audience, despite his reputation honestly being pretty negative to say the least. There are a few things that doesn't sit right with me about the Shovel situation, and I just wanted to know your guys' opinion. Why didn't you go to the police? I get that you might have been scared, but if you're scared, then why are you going to say anything on live stream? Wilbur admitted to biting, but not the abuse because he thought it was consensual. So, was it consensual, or did Shovel only now decide it wasn't? Why in most pictures?
Showing Reddit Swing right there. Come on.
Does Wilbur have bruises and bite marks but not trouble? And why did it go quiet so fast? If it was such a big deal, then you'd expect it would be around longer. I'm not saying any of them are lying. These are just a few thoughts that went through my mind as someone who first supported Trouble, but then started thinking, and now doesn't support either until I know more. Then a reply would state, it was clearly just a relationship gone bad. Instead of being responsible in cutting off contact to the internet, Trouble had to get him canceled. She gave no damning evidence whatsoever. That's why his apology was so blunt. That man didn't do anything wrong. Fuck Phil, Tommy, and everyone else who cut him off for the sake of their own images. It's sickening. Abandoning a long-term friend because some girl he dated said he bit too hard. It's a joke. What makes it even more sketchy is how big she blew up after that too. No offense to her, but something just feels off. Exactly, and now Will is stuck with less than half his fan base because everyone immediately ran to the believe victim's agenda. I don't doubt that things were bad between them, but to go as far as calling him an abuser. When I've seen photos and videos of him with bruises and shit is insane. Whatever happened, I don't think she was innocent either. But as I said before, it should have been handled off the internet. Weaponizing a relationship to cancel someone is so weird. It really is disappointing that we have people like this on the internet that will continue to turn on their friends.
This video was mid. I thought it was actually gonna show something, but it just showed a bunch of comments, bro. It's boring. I thought you were gonna like show something that could actually change it. That's boring as hell. Boring. Not watching anymore. Let me be clear.
I'm talking about the videos being half
about this person. They made a video on a specific, like, Chalupa. That guy, Chalupa. Now, I don't watch Chalupa anymore. I just kind of grew out of content. It's literally nothing against Chalupa. I just don't watch that stuff anymore. But I did not really like her call out. I didn't really like it. I thought it was, I don't know. When I watched hers and then I watched Chalupa's like response to it, I thought he disputed a lot of the claims pretty well. And then she made another one. And I felt like that just went too far. It was just like, it was too much attacking. And then it's just like too much. Like, she nitpicking for no reason. It's like, it's a little weird. It's a little weird, and I did not like it. Now, I'm going to put that all aside to watch this video. Why? Because I don't think her videos are that bad. I don't think they're that bad. I just think, a little bit, like, the stuff she, like, I don't know about. Some of her points are just not that good. I'm going to be honest.
As vague and generalized. A lot of them clearly lack research or don't show the research, contain hypocrisy, take clips out of context to present their argument, and a lot of the criticisms don't even make sense. For example, in this video titled When Commentary Channels Don't Know When to Shut Up, Javis criticizes commentary channels for using repetitive clickbait thumbnails to milk drama for money.
Finally, okay, we fucking get it.
Sounds perfectly fine, right? If it wasn't for the fact that the channel he uses as the example is not even actually milking and the money narrative is just speculation. One issue he has is that too many people talk about Mr. Beast.
That's all YouTube shows me now. Like, I'll hop on YouTube, boom, Mr. Beast. I scroll down, boom, Mr. Beast.
I'm not entirely sure what the milk drama for money.
Finally, okay, we fucking get it.
Sounds perfectly fine, right? If it wasn't for the fact that the channel he uses as the example is not even actually milking and the money narrative.
But that is milking. What? This is, I know, this person, it's like, not Penguin. It's Pegasus, right? That person milks. That is a milker. He literally has a folder, 300 videos, 300 of the same guy. That's milking. Or wait.
Narrative is just speculation. One issue he has is that too many people talk about Mr. Beast.
That's all YouTube shows me now. Like, I'll hop on YouTube, boom, Mr. Beast. I scroll down, boom, Mr. Beast.
I'm not entirely sure what the issue is. His problem is with repetitive clickbait thumbnails and titles, but the screenshot he used doesn't portray that. It's really telling because Javis himself even says that he only watched one video. What the issue is, his problem is with repetitive clickbait thumbnails and titles, but the screenshot he used.
This is clickbait. Are you kidding me? This is clickbait. This is literally clickbait. Oh my god.
This doesn't portray that. Because Javis himself even says that he only watched one video out of the whole that he criticized.
If my mistake was clicking on one of these videos,
maybe not even watched, just clicked on. So he's basically just annoyed at the thumbnails.
These videos wouldn't be so bad if the thumbnails weren't so annoying.
Which is perfectly fine to talk about the thumbnails, but he also implies intentions.
You gotta do whatever pays the bills. This dude is making so much money. I don't know what Mr. Beast did to make this guy mad, but this is no normal level of blaze.
I used to watch Pegasus. No, I did not watch all the Mr. Beast videos, but from what I remember, he made videos for fun. He was retired in the sense that he didn't need money because his investments worked out, so he didn't need to make videos anymore.
I've said in my previous videos that I retired 3 years ago.
I don't know if it's because Javis himself makes videos for money, but he makes it seem investments worked out. So I used to watch Pegasus. No, I did not watch all the Mr. Beast videos, but from what I remember, he made videos for fun. He was retired in the sense that he didn't need money because his investments worked out, so he didn't need to make videos anymore.
I've said in my previous
Okay, but what does that justify? Who cares? So you don't need to make videos anymore. So why are you still making them? You don't need to? Why you keep going? First off, these guys slob, complete slob, just filling it with slob. Well, if I search up Mr. Beast, like the controversy, I just get his videos, and they're slob. You don't need to make videos anymore. Then don't make them. What is this cope? This is oh god. This is why I do not like her. This is why I do not like her. She's fine, but like, come on, some of these points are just like, ugh.
Videos that I retired 3 years ago.
I don't know if it's because Javis himself makes videos for money, but he makes it seem like YouTubers only make videos for money and not because they enjoy making videos.
You gotta stop sucking the titties of the Mr. Beast on. Like, this is next level. This is bouncing on it, cleaning it up.
But like, this is just, it's slop though. Like, who cares if he enjoys it? The point is that it's literally slop. Like, you're enjoying it, okay, but it's slop. You enjoy making slop. Whatever, man. Whatever, man.
Going for round 2 many times.
Is it milky when you talk about the exact same thing over and over again?
Yes! What do you think? Oh, yeah, okay, bro.
Is that where when they retell what happened on Twitch for YouTube as a recap storytelling video because it's everything that's old to Twitch viewers but new to the YouTube audience. If Javis just watched 2 videos from Pegasus, he would realize that Pegasus was giving updates to the Mr. Beast situation. He was relaying new information every video, not old information from the previous video. But Javis makes it seem like Pegasus was personally out to get Mr. Beast.
I don't know what Mr. Beast did to make this guy mad.
If people don't want updates, they can just choose not to watch the videos. Saying he doesn't have dignity.
He's lying like shit in his thumbnails. His thumbnails are some absolute dog shit. Like, there is no effort put into them. Like, look at this. He literally just separated the thumbnails. If I didn't have any dignity, I would be farming off this drama.
I would get it if the thumbnails were edited to make it seem like Mr. Beast was evil or something, but it was just a meme. The clickbait was obvious to everyone. He even does it on himself. The only valid criticism in this video is the thumbnails, which Javis knows is hypocritical of him to criticize.
I know.
Nah, these points aren't it, bro. These points are not it. These points are not it, bro. This is actually kind of making me mad. Oh my god, it's making me mad. This is making me mad. Just like girls. I might watch this instead of the other ones, bro. And I might watch this later. Oof. I'm getting too much of these. I think that's literally gonna ban me. I don't even know people who. Oh my god, I'm scared, bro. I don't want to see any of that. I'm literally scared. I'm scared.
No, I can't talk about quality thumbnails, but his thumbnails are annoyingly bad.
And every other random critiques or reactions, whatever you want to call it, combined, just makes Pegasus seem like he's doing something a lot worse than he really is.
People are tired of it. I mean, shit, we kind of low-key hate his ass.
You can even see the negativity reflected in the comments, like people comparing the situation to the David situation, saying they clearly don't care about the girl that died, they're just milking it for money. Jesus Christ, calm down. Maybe they're just covering news. Not everything is about money. How is the Mr. Beast situation the same as the David situation? People do take this milking for money narrative seriously because they don't watch these channels to know otherwise.
He's only doing it for the money. He doesn't actually care about the situation. He's an evil person. He's just a money-hungry clout farmer. There's legitimately new people to the channel who think I'm actually just in this for the money and I'm like some heartless freak.
In the eyes of thousands of people, these commentary channels are just taking advantage of either internet drama or actual horrible situations just to make money, and the way this video was made promotes that belief. The problem with this video is that it's a reaction to one unknown video, but a commentary to the general commentary space at the same time, painting all of these channels in a bad light, and that people take this kind of reaction video as actual criticism. Talia is Cool explains a time in which commentary was high-key bad, a situation when a YouTuber spread misinformation about another YouTuber based on some random source and not proven factual information.
The entirety of this creator's arguments were vocally founded upon unverified claims and baseless assumptions.
I don't mean to hate on this channel, the creator seemed really nice, but I tried watching a good portion of this video and I genuinely don't know what she's talking about half the time because she references a lot of information that the audience would only know if they watched the video she watched, but she mostly doesn't show clips from these videos for us to know what she knows.
It seemed half-baked and barely thought through. These weren't, like little comments that this creator was making. She, almost smugly, I'd say, if you can imagine that sort of energy, read her points straight out of a document that had been emailed to her by a stranger.
Can't she just show us a clip of it? We just have to take her word for everything she says. If this video was not supposed to be a standalone video, then it—
Bro, you see it right here. You see it in the video. What do you mean show a clip? You complaining because you can't just like read? Oh my god, I don't like this. Oh my god, like, oh my. You need to be spoon-fed that much? First off, people who see this video, why would they watch another video? Why would they not be watching that other video? Like, it's obviously for people who see. Oh my god. You're actually gonna make me mad. You're actually gonna make me so mad. Because this video actually sucks. Wait. I might be having to put a dislike, and dislikes don't even do anything. Because wait, this video actually sucks. Wait. Like, what are you talking about right now? Like, Jolie, what is this code? First off, what is this code? What is this argument?
That had been emailed to her by a stranger.
Can't she just show us a clip of it? We just have to take her word for everything she says.
But you need to be spoon-fed. It's shown to you, supposedly, in the video, while she's talking. And you need to be spoon-fed a clip. Okay, man. Okay, man. Alright.
Video, then it wouldn't be a problem, but it comes across as what should be a standalone video based on her explaining the context of the controversy she discusses in the beginning for people who are not aware.
This YouTuber has a channel dedicated to exposing abusers, predators, people by mid-May of 2026. She would make what she later self-proclaimed as being more lighthearted deep dive video. And this piece of content would focus on a trad goth YouTuber. Viewers who were familiar with her were kind of shocked to see her name pop up on this channel that centered around exposing very bad people.
If we were supposed to pause her video and go watch the other one first, I don't think she would have just told us to imagine the clip. I tried watching this video called Commentary is Low-Key Bad when it came out, but it was so boring I couldn't finish it, so I went back to it this time.
Commentary YouTube is becoming
Watching this video called Commentary is Low-Key Bad.
Viewers who were familiar with her were kind of shocked to see her name pop up on this channel that centered around exposing very bad people.
If we were supposed to pause her video and go watch the other one first, I don't think she would have just told us to imagine the clip. I tried watching this video called Commentary.
I don't even understand what that was supposed to be. Bro. Chris? Oh, you still awake? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I just said your name.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I told you, I'm just doing React content. I'm a React Andy. Shut up, man. Bro, whatever. They don't even know who you are.
No, I do.
No, they don't. No, that's not even your full name. You want me to say your full name and address? Okay, guys, I live at... I'm not streaming on Twitch. La, la, la. No, I'm on YouTube. I picked YouTube. Excuse you. Why'd the, Wait, are you awake because of me? Am I too loud or no?
Huh?
Are you awake because of me? Am I too loud?
I'm pretty good at tuning you.
Oh, okay. Are you just awake because you're on your phone or on your laptop? Yeah. What? Yeah. On your phone? Excuse you. Why'd the AC turn off? Is that... Oh, you gonna turn it on? Right now? Yeah, okay, bro. Alright.
Commentary is low-key bad when it came out, but it was so boring I couldn't finish it, so I went back to it this time.
Commentary YouTube is becoming slop. Every video is identical and no one is saying anything anymore.
Her problem with commentary channels is that they all talk about the same thing now.
The slow, painful decline of commentary YouTube and deep dive this era I call, there's nothing left to say, please shut up, oh god shut up, it hurts.
Have you ever heard of skipping the videos? Jokes aside, I've noticed this too. Sometimes the commentary channels I watch post videos on the same topics and I usually just watch whoever posted it first and skip the other ones. When I do end up watching videos on the same topic though, they usually turn out to be very different. Like Curtis Connor and Danny Gonzalez both made videos on episode and they took a different approach.
When trying to come up with video ideas, I realize everything has kind of already been said.
Maybe it's because you're trying to think of a video idea that you end up feeling like that. If you don't have anything to say, then don't say anything.
Ozempic is bad, plastic surgery is bad, AI is bad. Any video idea just felt like I was contributing to this collective whining on commentary YouTube.
Because she's thinking of topics to criticize, right? She can
yeah, this person's like, they doing way too much, bro. Like, they so mad and for what? It's not very, like, I really do not like Overthrow that much. I really don't. I do not like her that much. I might even skip this video, bro. I don't even like skipping videos. I might skip this one. To be honest.
Video, so this just sounds like a skill issue.
I'm sure we've all come across some video that promises to be some
like, I can't even lie. When I saw this video, I thought it was boring too. I did. I really did think it was boring. I didn't think it was that interesting, you know, to be honest. But I mean, was she saying wrong? I don't think so. I don't really think what she's saying is that wrong. I think there is some truth to it, and like I think literally just saying, "Oh, just skip the video," it's kind of just like ignoring a lot of the nuance and just like basically everything about the video. It's just ignoring everything about the video. It's just like, "Oh, just skip it if you don't like it." You know, like what? I mean, yeah, that's not the solution, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's affects the core problem that like commentary is not that good. Like, what if I do want to watch a commentary video, but all of them are just slop? You know? Like, it's just not just like skipping. It's just like, I want this sphere to be a good sphere and not full of slop. I don't know.
And intellectual piece about the ification of an industrial complex, perhaps, but it ends up just being more reaction, meme, surface skimming, lighthearted commentary instead of actual substance. I want to highlight a video that I think is a good example of this, and it's a classic overconsumption bad video essay.
She's so dumb. That is not a video essay. You'd think a YouTuber criticizing commentary as a whole would know the difference between commentary genres on YouTube, but no. This is the example she used for a video essay promising to be essay.
Complex, perhaps, but it ends up just being more reaction, meme, surface skimming, lighthearted commentary instead of actual substance. I want to highlight a video that I think is a good example of this, and it's a classic overconsumption bad video essay.
She's so dumb. That is not a video essay. You'd think a YouTuber criticizing commentary as a whole would know the difference between commentary genres on YouTube, but no. This is the example she used for a video essay promising to be some grand intellectual piece, but is just lighthearted reactions. When did this video promise to be a grand intellectual piece? Notice how she doesn't even show that. She doesn't show the title, description, thumbnail, or intro. Anything that will make us, the viewer, understand why she thought this video was going to be a grand intellectual piece. I found the video myself, and the title is "People are going insane for a white tank top." The thumbnail says "We are so cooked," and the description is "Mark comes up with the thinnest excuse possible to once again flex on you," and the video starts like this.
What's up, folks? How are we doing today? Hello, and welcome back to another episode of, am I having a f***ing stroke?
What kind of video essay starts like this? Look at the length of this video, too. Video essays are much longer. She literally shows us why this example isn't.
I mean, it depends, but also I do agree with, like, that's not a video essay. That's not a video essay at all, and, like, I don't know. That's definitely just, like, is it commentary, though? Yeah, that's commentary. But is it a video essay? Nah. It's, nah.
Video essay right after.
And so that's not around 5 minutes this video. Let's trace the origins of this contagion.
She should not have used this video as an example to make her claim because now she just sounds like she's media illiterate.
This creator is what I like to call the surface skimmer. Rather than actually going deeper or down a rabbit hole, they skim along the surface of the issue, almost like a glorified TikTok reaction channel with buzzwords and a condenser microphone.
What was the buzzword? Contagion?
Contagion.
That's not really what a buzzword is, but if we're using it like that, she just used two. Glorified and buzzword itself. I wish she showed how his channel was being glorified. Maybe show comments praising him for such a grand intellectual masterpiece or something.
I've seen it happen with even deeper, more political content, like people discussing the Sydney Sweeney eugenics genes campaign with that commentary-esque lighthearted Vine boom tone.
Okay, yeah, and this person's just being rude for no reason. I really don't like Overthrow. I really do not like Overthrow. I do not like Overthrow. The vibe is off. If she already been in a controversy. If another one comes out, I'm on the other person's side. I don't even care. I don't even care if she's right. I just don't like her. I don't vibe with her at all. I don't want to talk to her. I don't like her face. I don't like this face. I don't like it.
Heard someone have a problem with this. A lot of people don't watch commentary videos because the negativity gets exhausting. Commentary channels address serious issues in a funny, lighthearted way, like Danny's Andrew Tate video. The viewer will be informed about a dark situation from that video without leaving depressed. If they want to hear about the issue in a more serious tone, they could just watch a video essay on Andrew Tate instead.
Seeing this inability to cover topics, whether it be Kendall Jenner's tank top or political dog whistles, with the depth and nuance they warrant, is not only a hallmark of surface skimming commentary content, but indicative of the lost art of rhetoric. Rhetoric is our ability to take these silly TikToks of Kendall Jenner, our complex thoughts and emotions on the subject, societal trends, and synthesize all of that into a comprehensive, persuasive piece that says something of substance. Like writing a quality essay in school, it's a real writing skill.
Commentary videos are not persuasive essays, though. You know those exist, right? You can look them up and read those if you want. Why are you complaining about some unknown entertainment commentary video not convincing us to join their political party or something?
Oh my god, can we talk about the political economic state of the world right now? When a commentary YouTuber says, let's go deeper, he plays another surface level TikTok about tank tops. That isn't going deeper, it's going wider.
Guys, I know I complain about people not using words accurately, but I do it when it actually matters, okay? What is that word noise policing? Does it really matter that he said deeper instead of wider in that type of video? She doesn't even know what a video essay is. You cannot be using words inaccurately when you complain about others not using words accurately.
And there's no correct take he could have had about the tank top situation. There are so many angles within this topic. The gentrification of a white tank top, the origins of celebrity worship, whose body determines what's trendy.
Oh my god, she's so entitled. She's one of those people who complain about someone else's video not being what she wants it to be without even practicing what she preaches. Congrats,
I can't even lie. I thought this video was boring too. Now I'm seeing it. It's very boring. She complained for no damn reason. I can see that. She's complaining for a bit, no reason, but also some of the stuff she said. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just gonna watch this video and just shut my butt up. I'm just gonna shut my filthy butt up. Because I don't get it, bro.
our need to humble one another. Even the language we use online further facilitates this way of thinking. Comments like, it's not that deep, the world kept spinning. We have this need to subtly find ways to embarrass and bully people who actually have things they want to say.
That was your video, by the way, Juicy. Maybe you're just dumb. Instead of complaining about someone else's creation not being your personal style, you can just make those videos yourself. Do you talk about the political economic state of the world, or do you just complain that others don't?
In recent years, it seems like the growth of the making fun of people, or dare I say bullying niche, has been explosive. I think hyperindividualism and main character syndrome have gotten so bad with social media that we've simply grown, dare I say, too selfish.
I know you talk about social issues based on TikTok drama, but maybe you should practice what you preach before you preach so that people can take you seriously.
Please shut up. Oh god, shut up. It hurts.
You can shut them up, you can just pause the video and click off. Complaining about regular commentary channels not being political economic video essay channels when no one is forcing you to watch lighthearted commentary. Who do you think you are? And how is this proving that commentary YouTube is becoming slop? At least make a valid argument instead of strawmanning.
Even a video about overconsumption bad could have been well executed.
That's right, guys. If a commentary video is not a video essay, then it is poorly executed. It is not her fault at all for misinterpreting the video she watched.
These feel more like reaction videos masquerading as commentary, not for a lack of effort, but for a genuine inability and rhetorical skill that we as an internet culture have neglected.
Has she ever seen a reaction video? I kind of get what she means, but commentary videos are still deeper and have a lot more commentary than traditional reaction videos. Is Doofy implying that commentary YouTubers don't make video essays because they're incapable of making video essays, and that it's somehow the viewer's fault too?
I'm reacting to right now. Hi.
Something else. First, fix your audio.
I also want to briefly hit on how
Oh my god, why? So mean about the audio. Damn. Maybe she can't. Leave her alone. What the hell? Oh my god. This one, I do not like overflow. I don't like.
Words have impacted content. Creators think using buzzwords is sufficient to making commentary.
Of course she's complaining about buzzwords.
These buzzwords almost absolve us of understanding what we're critiquing, because if a buzzword is slapped on, the commentary feels heavy even if it lacks substance. It makes the viewers feel like they're watching something inherently intellectual or even moral.
Is that why she slapped them on?
Another creator says, oh, I don't support this, I'm just watching it so you don't have to.
Basically, I'm watching it so you don't have to.
No, but none of us have to watch it.
What a great point for once. YouTubers being annoying. No, seriously, it pisses me off when YouTubers say they did something so we don't have to. I never had to. I was never going to. I never asked you. I don't even know you, and you act like you're doing me a favor. How is this related to commentary videos being slop though?
Commentary's low-hanging fruit problem. Commentary channels have just made videos reacting to the AI slop. Did we need a 20-minute video of a grown man reacting to this obviously terrible content, normalizing it and offering it free promotion? When is it no longer satire? But reacting to fruit AI for 20 minutes, that is slop content. We're all still watching the content. It's kind of like if a store's being boycotted, so then you go to the store and buy a bunch of items to review them, and then say you hate them, but you still supported the store.
I know she said it's kind of like, but directly financially supporting something is not really comparable to not financially supporting something. From what I've gathered after setting aside all her nonsense, her point is that reacting to AI slop is low-hanging fruit, and multiple people do this, which makes it slop. That much I can get by. I just wish she left out her nonsense.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but if you consumed Love Island Fruit AI through a commentary YouTuber, congratulations, you watched Love Island Fruit AI.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Why is she so condescending? Yes, when viewers indirectly watch AI slop, they watch AI slop. Just like how you looked at a store when you saw that store through its boycott news on TV.
The epitome of low-hanging fruit. Did this need to be a video? You don't need to react to them.
They're not making those videos because they need.
I'm not even registering what she's saying right now. Oh my god, some of the stuff she's saying, you are condescending. You are very condescending, actually. So
they're making them because they want to. Okay, what happened to letting people do what they want as long as it doesn't harm others? Criticizing low-hanging fruit seems like low-hanging fruit to me. Are you doing the same thing when you say a bad thing is obviously bad? Do you think the viewer doesn't know that AI reaction videos are not the best videos these creators put out?
I just want to quickly touch on bad faith commentary, which is something I think goes hand in hand with this low-hanging fruit problem. A bad faith argument is defined as someone purposely missing the point in order to make someone or something look bad. This style of commentary.
I'm telling you, bro. Overthrow's gonna get mad as hell on this. You know why? Because she's doing the same damn thing.
I call it not for you or bad faith commentary, where the commentator will react to something clearly not made for them and pick it apart almost hyper literally.
Is she teaching us what she was doing in her own video?
That isn't going deeper, it's going wider.
There's a difference between making criticism and being a snarky contrarian purposefully missing the point. The Kendall Jenner tank top guy has an outro that says, lower your standards and subscribe. The self-aware slop creator brags about spending such little time researching topics, but because they produce slop with a wink and some self-aware irony, they're somehow above the slop they're criticizing.
I can see why she was nervous.
You know how nervous I am making this video criticizing a very important genre, which is why this video is taking so long, because I want to put a lot of effort in choosing my words carefully and critiquing something worth being criticized. I've been working on this for 8 months.
Maybe she should have taken a year instead of 8 months.
Obviously not everything needs to be a think piece, but I think a disconnect happens when the line starts
to blur. You're not even saying what's wrong with that. You're just insulting her. And for what? I don't even understand. What was the point of that? There was no point of that. You just said it for no damn reason. Why? Why? You're not even making a good point. You just literally have her. It's just insult. I'm telling you right now, if I see your script, if she even has a script, if the insults are in there, take out half of this video would be chopped down into 15 minutes. You don't need all this video just to insult her and literally provide nothing else. What was the point of that? It's just oh, maybe you should have taken a year and then just keep what? I'm done. Actually, I'm done with this video. I'm actually done with this video. I'm actually done, bro. I don't want to support just a rude ass person. You're just rude for no reason. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm what? At least if you were providing something, but you're not even doing that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm done. I'm done, bro.
Bit of a content warning is there will be a segment in this that'll be a lot heavier than the rest, and of course, once we get there will be another warning.
Every few years, the internet will give birth to a new archetype, and not like a real subculture with clear rules or beliefs like the goth community or the punk community. It always ends up being more like a personality that thousands of people begin to copy until it becomes instantly recognizable on its own. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you'll end up seeing the same makeup style, the e-girl makeup style. You'll end up seeing the same poses, the same profile pictures, the same typing style, the same jokes, and eventually you don't even have to read usernames anymore. Once you see their profile, you'll just know who you're dealing with.
One of the more interesting examples of this, though, is what people have started to call the Fluttershy girl or the Hello Kitty girl, but mainly we'll be focusing on the Fluttershy sort of aspect of this. Now, despite the name, I don't actually think that this has a lot to do with My Little Pony, believe it or not, but Fluttershy is just a mascot for what these people want to portray to others. She's a symbol that represents softness, vulnerability, and innocence. The character itself isn't a phenomenon, though, it's the people. Because underneath the pastel colors and the cartoon profile pictures is an aesthetic that's been evolving for years. If you trace it back hard, you end up at one person, who I hate to bring up, but Belle Delphine, because who else? Who other than Belle Delphine? Whether you love her or hate her, it's impossible to deny just how much influence that she has had on the internet culture, especially, unfortunately, young internet women. Belle Delphine practically perfected the entire formula of blending over-exaggerated innocence with internet sex appeal and childlike facial expressions, heavy blush, tiny hearts under the eyes, girl-inspired outfits, and all of it became instantly recognizable. Though no, she wasn't the first person to use these ideas, she had packaged them in a way that the internet couldn't really stop copying. And almost overnight, thousands of accounts appeared trying to recreate the same visual language. Eventually, that evolved into what we now recognize as the e-girl aesthetic, which ended up blowing up a lot more during 2020 era, where we had the soft boy aesthetic as well. You know, the dyed hair, messy eyeliner, fake freckles, a lot more during 2020 era, where we had the soft boy aesthetic as well.
This is a trans man. This is a trans man, sorry.
You know, the dyed hair, messy
Nothing wrong with that, but
eyeliner, fake freckles, a lot of pink blush. It's ridiculous when I look back at it now, and it's genuinely like, that was a lot of blush. Okay, I went into a bit of a ramble about like 2020, call me old, call me nostalgic, whatever. But back to the topic, okay? The entire movement became less about fashion and more about signaling that you belong to a certain corner of the internet. And that's where another influence started creeping into the community. Comm girls. Now, for anyone unfamiliar with the term of a comm girl, it isn't really a compliment like at all. It's an internet term that refers to girls who become heavily involved in extreme online communities, where your reputation, your friend group,
age is so young. That's ew.
Sometimes your entire identity exists almost exclusively through Discord servers, Twitter circles, or anonymous forums. It's an identity that's built online for online people, and I find it interesting.
You know, bro, I can't even lie. I feel like I was like that. I actually feel like I was like that. But instead of like building my identity like just around myself, I more built it around my art. You know, like I just kind of posted my art everywhere. Like it was just all about like my art and stuff, bro. Like yeah, wild time back then. Would I call myself like a calm girl? No. I am a man.
Internet, it standardizes itself. Everyone wants to look unique, yet somehow they all end up having the same exact style. It's always copy and paste. You want to look unique, but at the same time, you don't want to stand out. So, which one is it? That's what makes this phenomenon so interesting, because beneath all the individuality, like that people at least claim to have, is an incredibly uniform aesthetic. It's less about self-expression and starts becoming more of sort of like social acceptance. It's a way of saying, oh, I know the references you're saying, I understand the culture, I'm one of you. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that on its own. Fashion has always worked this way, subcultures have always had their own styles. The difference is that this particular subculture doesn't just copy clothes, it copies personalities, it starts to copy insecurities, it copies the way of speaking, and eventually it even starts to copy the ways of thinking. And that's where the conversation becomes a lot more complicated than just eyeliner and cute Fluttershy or Hello Kitty. That's where the conversation becomes a lot more complicated than just eyeliner and cute Fluttershy or Hello Kitty profile pictures. The internet has a weird habit of taking one completely innocent thing and somehow turning it into an entire personality disorder. A video game becomes someone's whole entire identity, a cartoon pony somehow becomes the mascot for one of the strangest groups of chronically online people you'll ever come across. And before anybody gets defensive, no, this isn't about My Little Pony, because Fluttershy didn't do anything last time I checked. She just happened to get caught up in the crossfire of a horrible crowd. If you've spent any amount of time on Twitter, Discord, TikTok, or those forums that I don't even know how you would end up there. Why would you go there? I mean, 4chan. Out of all places, 4chan. But anyway.
Sorry, bro. I can't even lie, bro. It's like the one only place I can talk about VTubers, bro. I'm gonna be lying. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, in Discords, bro. Oh my god. Hugbox. Twitter. Hell no. No. Don't those like. No, bro. Just no. Like, it's just there's really no place to talk about VTubers, bro. Let me be so real. And I'm not touching Reddit. So it's just like, I just want 4chan, bro. I know, bro. I know I shouldn't, but it feels good. I can't stop.
Anyways, you probably recognized or ran into this sort of archetype before. The ones with pastel profile pictures, heavy blush, overlying lips, pink hair, and typing quirks that make every sentence look like it was written during a blood sacrifice. Their bios and usernames will always look cute, which there's nothing wrong with that until you start noticing the same use of dada and typing quirks that make
every sentence. This is insufferable. How do you type? If someone actually typed like this, for sure, insufferable. Like, why? Like, generally, like, bro. Because I can't if you just what, bro? Like, what is that? Generally, what is that? Oh my god.
Look like it was written during a blood sacrifice. Their bios and usernames will always look cute, which there's nothing wrong with that until you start noticing the same use of dada and very weird spellings of words with, this childlike lisp. But anyway, the interesting thing that you might start noticing once you hang around these communities is that the fashion isn't really what connects people anymore, it's more so the behavior. Obviously, not everyone who dresses like this or likes the same aesthetic acts the same way, but there are certain corners of the internet where very similar patterns keep showing up. One of the biggest is how mental health gets discussed. Over the last decades, conversations around mental illness have become much more open, thankfully. And overall, that's a very good thing. More people understand anxiety, depression, eating disorders, ADHD, autism than they did like 10 years ago. But like a lot of things on the internet, something that starts with good intentions can eventually become very disordered. In some online spaces, mental health stops being something to recover from and starts becoming part of a person's entire identity. Instead of saying, oh, I'm struggling with this, the struggle becomes the personality itself. It's kind of like that entire DID craze that we saw a while back, even though I am certain that it's still going on. But if you were there, then you probably understand how much bigger of a thing it was in comparison.
Isn't it like a mental illness in itself to want to to want or have or pretend to have a mental illness? Like, oh my god, like, you're weird for that, man. You're weird, bro. DID, especially with DID, is crazy. Like, there'd be too many people just pretending to have DID. And I'm like, literally, I'm gonna be honest, bro. In every single video that centers around DID, there's always like, at minimum 3 people in the comments saying how they also have DID. Bro, like, what? Why would you go to a video talking about a faker just to fake more? Like, what? Like, oh my god. Horrible all around. Genuinely.
Now. Anyway, though, the whole point is it eventually becomes difficult to separate genuine vulnerability from social currency. You begin to notice that the more distressed someone appears, the more attention that they receive. Every breakdown is met with hundreds of replies. Every crisis attracts reassurance. Every public argument ends with people rushing to defend whoever they see is the most emotionally fragile. And again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help. The problem is when vulnerability starts functioning as immunity. If someone says something cruel, then people hesitate to criticize them because, well, they might be going through something. If someone lashes out at a friend, there's always another explanation. And if someone refuses to apologize, accountability somehow becomes less important than protecting their feelings. Mental illness can absolutely explain why someone struggles, but it doesn't automatically excuse how they treat other people. Those are two completely different conversations, and everyone deserves accountability, no matter their positions. Because if you're hurting others, you need to take accountability. Simple as that. Something else I begin to notice, though, is how quickly empathy starts to become selective, because communities that constantly talk about kindness, accepting, and creating safe spaces can sometimes become incredibly hostile towards anyone outside their social circle, which isn't really that rare to see in communities like cosplay, which is always like, oh, you know, to respect everyone's cosplay, this is judgment free.
Rare to see? We trolling, by the way? Are we trolling? Cosplay is super toxic, mainly because if you're not a specific weight or a specific race, you get ostracized. Like, it's very cutthroat. And especially cosplay. And especially with Vocaloid 2 now, with like, oh, that whole thing with like Slayer and Tito. Oh my god, disgusting. This video is wrong. There has been so many cases where a cosplayer literally, you know, left, bro. Like, just like left. You know why? Because of the bullying. Oh gosh. No, man, no.
Free zone, but the racism is constantly but prevalent.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, I should have just watched a little bit more, bro.
The racism there has never left, but disagreements become public dog rumors spread a lot faster than facts, and people are reduced to screenshots instead of just having genuine conversations face to face, or in some cases just text to text. Therapy speak gets mixed in with internet drama very easily until every disagreement involves words like, oh, you're an abuser, or you're gaslighting me, or you're a narcissist. Very often with very little nuance, and it creates an environment where being morally correct becomes more important than just showing basic compassion, which is kind of ironic because it's very rare that they're even morally correct to begin with. But anyways, I digress. One space where people will probably know the most and where this sort of behavior is very prevalent is the Eat Me Twitter community. On the surface, many of these accounts describe themselves as support communities. They're people struggling with eating disorders, sharing experiences, and looking for others who understand what they're going through. And for some people, that's genuinely what they are. But there are also parts of that ecosystem that function very differently. Rather than encouraging recovery, some circles end up rewarding the illness itself. The more unwell someone appears, the more attention that they receive, as well as the more praise. The more extreme the behavior becomes, the more normal it starts to feel, because everyone around them is reinforcing it. And that's exactly what starts to make these echo chambers very dangerous, because you stop measuring your behavior against reality, and you start to measure it against the people around you. And if everyone around you is normalizing unhealthy habits, encouraging self-destruction, and celebrating increasingly toxic behavior, then your perception of what's socially acceptable slowly starts to shift. This doesn't just apply to eating disorders either. I mean, this is very common in prejudice, harassment, or even just basic internet drama. If you spend enough time in an environment where hateful jokes are constantly being rewarded as ironic or based, and cruelty is dismissed as just trolling, then those behaviors slowly start to become part of the actual culture itself. Not because
actually, what does this have to do with the Fluttershy girl, bro? Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm gonna end it, bro. I'm ending it. I'm ending my stream. Actually. I'm gonna just end it, actually. I'm just going to end it, actually, because I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm super tired, bro. Give me a minute before I end my stream. Let me take that. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. That was a good stream, though. I think I had like a really good stream. I can't even lie. That was like a really good stream, bro. Like, I had a fun stream, bro. That was so fun. I had my first viewer, by the way. I literally had my first viewer. That was so fun, man. I should do this more where I just start I just go live and just talk about shit, bro. Wait. No, it's okay, though. Okay. I'm telling you, bruh, I'm gonna make a video off the stream. It is gonna slap. It's gonna slap, actually. It's actually gonna slap. It's really gonna slap so hard, bro.